because that's where I'm going to be posting the contact information for the cameras that we're calling today in case anybody has any. If you want to send them to me, send them to info@ruckfobocalls.com. Heather has sent me one. What is today? What is this got today's date on it? No, this has several days ago date on it. And here's why. I'm just going to, since it's Saturday and we don't have a lot to call anyway, I'm going to call this number and we're going to see if anybody answers. My guess is no. So, but we'll try it because they turn them off at the end of the day. The wireless customer you have called is. That's why we don't do that. So let's say, what else that we've got? You're pre-approved for blah, blah, blah. Oh, Flexing Cooks Creators Brands. Okay, that's somebody trying to get me to do brand deals. I don't know what this is. That's an article. Has this got today's date on it? No, it's got 2 days ago's date on it. This is one of those emails. Thank you. For the whale diving. Who sent that to me? M23. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We are focused on the Live Fest gifts right now, obviously, because that's what we're in. Okay, this is from yesterday. We'll try it. People say, why don't you do it on the weekends? This is why. Because there's no emails from today. Okay. That's why we don't do it. Okay. Does anybody have any emails from today? Because so far we have got 0. So it doesn't matter. Mute check doesn't mean anything right now. I know the mute works now. Can you hear me right now? Or am I muted? Muted. Are we muted? Am I muted? Thank you. Thank you for the fest party cake, Carol. Thank you so very much. That really, those things really help. Let's check the tubes real quick too. I'm pretty certain it's okay. Over there. Now, all we got to do is get some emails. If you guys have emails, it's info@ruckfobocalls.com. Let me do something real quick. Let me check. No. No, because I hadn't really got that many people in here yet. But I will. Thank you. Hey, would you do me a favor? You know that orange soda that's in the poppy that's in the other fridge? Would you bring that? Yes, please. And make it snappy. What do you get? I'll show you what's on my screen. Trust me, you don't want to see it. Yeah, we still got nothing. We got nothing to call, y'all. So if you want me to make calls, you got to send it to me. They have to be from today, though. You can't send me anything from yesterday. Otherwise, we're just going to have to go back to music and me answering questions and talking about scamming and scams and things like that. Because I got nothing right now. Thank you. Another, what is that? What is that thing called? Fest party? Patty, thank you so very much. I really appreciate that. Ain't got nothing. Yeah, they don't send them on the weekends. Oh, don't. I'm telling you, you don't.
Been watching all day.
I told you you didn't want to. It's
what the heck?
That was when this is what it was left on last night when I was talking to that dude about the feet. I have size 14 feet. I told you.
How do you do that? Oh my god.
I'm emotionally stunted, I think.
Yeah. Clearly. Oh my god. That's awful.
Y'all think I'm kidding? We need to mark that time, don't we? Because that's going to make let's see, what time was that on the tubes? VC's screen. We're going to call that. You get the Posters Clearinghouse scan the other day? Oh, wait a minute. We got a couple. Hold on a minute. Is this from today? No, it's from yesterday. And it's incomplete. This link looks dangerous. Well, we're not going to answer it then. Okay, let's see here. Hold on. Y'all, I got to blow my nose. I'm so sniffly. I'm so sick of having sinuses and allergies. It's such a pain in the ass. Hold on. I don't want y'all to hear me blow snot. Unless you want to. And I'm a little less snotty. Not quite all the way, but a little bit better. Okay, this is from 11/12. That's no good either. This is from yesterday. We'll try it, but it's not going to work because they just don't. Oh, no, it doesn't have a number in it or any content. Can't see that one. Here we go. Coming to you soon. An inbound package. This is one wanting information. Can't do anything with it. Sorry. We got nothing. We got no emails, kids. So I'm terribly sorry. As much as I would like to call, I cannot. If you have one from today, do send it. If you don't, if it's not from today, if it does not come, if it has not come into your inbox today, save it. I don't need it. No, all of that. I've checked all this. I mean, I know what it is. It's just I have allergies. I've had them my whole life. They've gotten progressively worse as I've gotten older. I spent a gajillion dollars last summer having sinus, or summer before last, I guess, having sinus surgery 2 Julys ago. And the problem is, instead of it all just staying in my head and making me congested all the time, now my nose just, and of course that feeds the trolls. They're like, see, he's on that booger sugar. All that nonsense. It's not. It's been years and years and years. Texas is so bad for allergies. It is. It is Texas. It's a Texas thing. Okay, we got. All right, here we go. Wait a minute. That's from Thursday. I guarantee you this one's not going to work. These guys almost never. These guys are terrible people. This is a Coinbase, guys. It won't go through.
Thank you for calling
Oh,
Coinbase
maybe.
support. Representative will be with you shortly.
Hold on a second.
Hello, you're through to Jonathan at Coinbase Customer Service. How can I help you today?
How much money have you stolen today? Do you normally do as well on the
1
weekend?
million. 1 million. I took 1 million today, you film. Get the fuck off my life.
You did not. You lying twat. He did not. Let's call him again. That's the Coinbase guys. Coinbase scammers. These guys are British.
Thank you for calling Coinbase
They're all
support.
in India. No, they're not.
Please hold. A representative will be with you shortly.
Okay, I'll check it, Kimberly.
Hello, thank you so much for calling Coinbase. This is Roger Patrick. How can I help?
Hi, you say Roger? That's your name?
Yes, Roger Patrick.
How much have you stolen today, Roger? Tell me the truth. Don't lie. They really don't like me. Not at all.
Thank you for calling Coinbase support. Please hold. A representative will be with you shortly.
We're gonna.
The Coinbase, Alan speaking. How may I help yourself today?
Alan, how much have you stolen today, mate?
I stole your mother's pussy, mate.
Oh, no, you didn't. You lying twerp. No, you didn't. Let's keep going until.
Thank you for calling Coinbase support. Please hold. A representative will be with you shortly.
Hold on. Rock that old number.
Please
So
press
we're gonna
1
try
to
to
be
do one.
connected to the party you're calling. This call is being recorded. Thank you for calling Rec Nation. To rent a space, please press 1. To update your payment method,
I'm glad I didn't. Wait a second. I think I might have dialed the wrong number. Right. I think that's what it was. Oh dear.
thank you for calling Coinbase support. Please hold. A
It helps.
representative will be with you shortly.
Right.
Alan speaking. How may I help yourself today?
Hello, Alan. How much have you stolen today? Oh, Alan does not wish to speak to me. I don't think.
Thank you for calling Coinbase support. Please hold. A representative will be with you shortly.
Hold on a minute. I'm getting another call. Hello.
Care files show unclaimed reimbursements or cost adjustments from 2025. We're verifying those during the 2026 enrollment so you don't miss those out. So you do have Medicare Parts A and B, right?
No.
Perfect. You're eligible for our plan. Let me forward you to the benefits specialist. Please hold.
All right.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, my name is David. How are you doing today?
Well, I'm pretty good, David. Just got a little bit of the shingles, but other than that, I'm all right. How about you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. God bless you. Well, I'm calling you from Medicare department, and I believe that you do have Medicare Part A and Part B active. Is that correct?
I'm sorry, you said all that a little too fast for me, son. What? What'd you say? Fine, I'm gonna talk to you anyway. Shit, monkey. All right, let's go. Let's go back to our Coinbase friends. Oh, gotta hit send, otherwise it don't work. This is, by the way, from Robin. Thank you, Robin.
Thank you for calling Coinbase support. Please hold. A representative will be with you shortly.
Hello.
Hello, you're through to Jonathan at Coinbase Customer Service. How can I help you today?
Hey, how much have you stolen today, Jonathan?
Oh, fuck off, bro.
Well, no, that's not very nice. That's very rude.
Thank you for calling Coinbase support. Please hold. A representative will be with
Sorry
you
to keep
shortly.
doing this to you, YouTube. Well, that was just plain ugly.
Thank you for calling Coinbase support. Please hold.
Yes, I
A
am,
representative will
Joseph.
be with you shortly.
These are not legit businesses, though. These are scammers.
Hello, thank you for calling Coinbase support. My name's Aaron. How can I help you today?
I'm sorry. Did you say your name was Aaron?
Yes, sir.
All right, Aaron. I'm just curious how long you've been stealing money for a living, son. Tell me the truth. Don't lie to me. My heart couldn't handle it. Oh, you son of a... They just don't want to talk to me. That's so strange.
Thank you for calling Coinbase support. Please hold. A representative will be with you shortly.
Hello, thank you for calling Coinbase support. My name is Aaron. How can I help you today?
What about now, Aaron? How much have you stolen now? Aaron no longer wishes to speak to me. I don't think Aaron's in the mood. He's not a talky one, that. No. Let's go.
Thank you for calling Coinbase support. Please hold. A representative will be with you shortly.
I don't know if that's true.
Hi, welcome to Coinbase. This is Roger Patrick. How can I help?
I'm sorry. What did you say your name was, son?
Sorry, I do apologize, sir. Can you repeat that, please, one more time?
I said I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name. What did you say your name was?
Yeah, my name is Roger Patrick, sir.
Okay. Do you always talk like that? You always mumble when you say your own name? That's sales 101, son. What? I still don't know what your name is.
Okay.
What did you say your name was?
Yeah, have a nice one. Bye.
Hey, we'll talk again. I love you. I don't think he likes it. I just saw a couple of daily heart me's, and you guys are rock stars. Thank you, Pam Winky. Thank you, Queen Margie, Maverick, and M Duel. I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. If you feel compelled in any way to do the gifts and all that kind of stuff, try to focus on the Live Fest gifts because those are the ones that count toward the points that put me in contention for the little thingy at the contest thingy. Hold on, let me see if I can see where we're at. We have, oh my gosh, why is it making me scroll 27 times through all this shite? We're down to number 253. Now, to keep this in perspective, guys, we ended yesterday at number 76. Okay. And then overnight, we dropped to number 362. Now we're up to 253. So let's see who else. Let's see how many of these folks are actually on. There's a handful of them, not a bunch of them. So this is our opportunity to kind of gain our way back in the ranks. There we go. Oops. Come on. There. Those Life Fest gifts. Holy smokes. Who is doing that? Riss. Oh my gosh. Thank you for those Fest Pops. Thank you very much. All right, let's go. Let's do it again. Let's keep going.
Thank you for calling Coinbase support. Please hold. A representative will be with you shortly.
When we get, oh, thank you for the Fest.
Job. That's what I'm doing. Get a job.
That's not a job. You're stealing money from people. Oh no. Oh no. We're not done. Would you guys like to maybe call and speak to
Thank you for calling
Mumbles
Coinbase support.
and
Please hold. A representative will be with you shortly.
because we can do that. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to call from a different number while this one is still online because they're just ignoring it now. So we're going to do it from a different line now. And now they're going to be really mad. By the way, we still have like several phones to go. So they're going to be mad.
Thank you for calling Coinbase
I'm not
support.
posting the numbers on TikTok.
Please hold. A representative will be with you shortly.
Thank you.
Coinbase Security. My name is Michael. How may I help today?
How much money have you stolen today? Oh, he did not like that. Right. Let's try from a different phone. We're going to mix it up a little bit.
For calling Coinbase support. Please hold. A representative will be with you shortly.
Right.
Hello, thank you for calling Coinbase support. My name is Aaron. How can I help you today?
How much money have you stolen tonight, Aaron?
Come on. He no longer wishes to speak to me either. I don't like it. It's rather hurting my feelings. My feelings are hurting quite a bit. I don't like it.
Thank you for calling Coinbase support.
Yes, thank you.
Please hold.
Very
A
much
representative will be with you shortly.
for the first cheers, Melinda.
Coinbase Alan speaking. How may I help yourself today?
Hey, Alan, how much have you stolen today, bud?
You are bored.
No, not really. This is entertaining to me.
You keep changing your numbers to call?
Well, no, I just have a whole lot of numbers.
Oh, okay. Have fun.
We'll talk soon. Now, here's why this is helpful, very honestly, guys, because these guys,
Thank you for calling
they get
Coinbase support.
suspicious of every call that
Please
comes
hold.
in.
A
moving
representative will
forward.
be with you shortly.
Good afternoon. You're through to Nathan here, Coinbase Support Desk. How may I help you today?
Hey, Nathan, how much have you stolen today? Nathan, buddy, what's going on then, lad? What are you doing?
Thank you for calling Coinbase
Don't
support.
hang up.
Please hold. A representative will be with you shortly.
I'm calling Coinbase Security. My name is Michael. How may I help today?
Hey, Michael, how much have you stolen now? Come on, tell me. No, he didn't want to talk. By the way, this is very, very
Thank you for
clearly
calling Coinbase
organized
support.
crime, guys. This
Please
is
hold.
not
A
a small
representative will be
operation.
with you shortly.
It's a big, significant thing.
Hello, you're through to Jonathan at Coinbase Customer Service. How can I help you today?
What's going on, Jonathan? How's things?
Yeah, how's it go? Yeah, you're doing house things.
I'm sorry, Mumbles. I couldn't hear you. Let's try again.
Thank you for calling Coinbase support. Please hold. A representative will be with you shortly.
I'll give you. What we're going to do, we're going to call them on the same line.
Thank you for calling Coinbase support. A representative will be. Please hold. A representative will be with you shortly.
Now we're going for 4 lines.
Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling Coinbase support. Please hold. We'll be with you shortly.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? You like this music? I do too. That's why I keep calling. Very loud. Can you turn it down, please?
Hi, you're through to Adam here at the Coinbase Support Team. How can I help you today?
Hi, Adam. Meet the other guy. What's his name? What's your name, bud?
Currently on the line to Adam, sir.
Okay, Adam, and who's it? There was somebody else on the line too. I don't know what happened.
Thank you. A representative will be with you shortly.
Right. I don't think so.
Good afternoon. You're through to Nathan here, Coinbase.
Hey, Nathan, what's up, buddy? How you doing? You busy?
I'm good, sir. How can I help you today?
I was just calling to see how much money you've stolen this morning. Here, I think they've blocked this number altogether. Right, that's no good. Suppose we'll have to try another. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Right.
Thank you for calling Coinbase.
We're going to call multiple all at one time.
Thank you.
Hello? Da-da-da-da-da.
Thank you for. Please hold.
Hello?
Coinbase support. Please hold. A representative will be with you shortly.
Yes, can you hear me?
Support. Please hold. A representative will be with you.
We're just getting as many phone lines tied up as we possibly can.
Thank you for.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling Coinbase support.
Yes. These guys are a little busy right now.
Representative will be with you shortly.
Turn day. Indeed, Mark. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Okay, let's go. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Bitch ass motherfucker.
Oh, are you mad? Don't be mad. Does this mean we're not friends anymore? Oh, I guess we're not. Would you guys like the number? Let me look and see where we're at here. 87 out of 250. Let me pin this back up here, y'all. Help your boy out. If you're enjoying this, so you'd like to see scammers get what's coming to them, then you know, there you go. The number is going to be. Let me see. I need to put it in. Has everybody got a pencil? Have you got a pencil? Have you got a pencil or something or whatever to write it down? If so, you should, because I'm going to give this 833 number. Uh-huh. Now, do know that you cannot block toll-free numbers. The 833 numbers, you can't block them. You cannot. So *67 doesn't work. So please understand that if you do this, you're kind of, you're giving them your number, but they're going to get hammered with calls. And this 833 number, it's really important that 971 of you do something really, really worthy of 2,112 gifts of some kind. So this 833 number, it's very important that 971 of you do 2,112 different things. And in case you didn't catch all that, it's in the chat over on the tubes, and it's pindy doodled over there. So yeah, there we go. They're going to get super duper busy right now. Now, I'm also going to give this number to my friends who do this sort of thing. Let me get to the right email account here. There we go. Who sent this to me? Robin. Thanks so much, Robin. That's quite lovely of you. Let's go. Do 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 do. Sometimes I just sing a happy tune. I have no idea why. Hold on. Here we go. I need to put coin. Let's put it in crypto. Now, let me give you let me see if it's active right now. I think it probably is. Is everybody in here? Morning. How you doing? He's not in there. Hold on. Let me send a little message. Hold on a minute. And active. Typically when I do this, these guys get hammered at a rate of about 1 call per second until they just shut their phones down. And that's what we're doing. The Coinbase scam, someone said, explain the Coinbase scam, 1971 Chris. What they're doing is they send out a text message that says, Coinbase, you signed in from Paris, Germany. Not good at geography. Using a Trezor Suite API key. If this is not you, contact our team at, and then it has the number, and then it has a reference code. Okay. The what they do is when you call them, they go, okay, someone is trying. Was that not you in Germany or Paris or Italia? No, it wasn't. Okay, good. Well, there must be somebody trying to get into your stuff. Can you log into your Coinbase account right now? No. You log into your Coinbase and say, okay, how much is in there right now? And you say 195,000. And they go, oh, okay. They say, well, hang on. This is definitely, there's something wrong. There's people from Russia and China and Germany and Paris and Italy and whatever trying to hack into your account. So what we're going to do is we're going to take your money. We're going to move it to a safe place and then give it back to you once the danger is gone. They basically convince you to send money to their crypto wallet, which you'll be able to see, but you will not be able to access. So once you send it to them, it's gone forever. So if you ever get one of these text messages about crypto, about Coinbase, whatever, if you're a Coinbase person, please know that they are significantly interested in your Coinbase. Goodness. So that's the scam. That's what they're trying to do. It's not that different from some of the other ones. Okay, this is from Lori. But that's not one with the phone number. That's a click. Financial Analysis Department. See here that we're able to get you flagged for final approval for a personal loan. Starting at $65,000 with a flexible monthly payment of $275 per month. These offers tend to go fast. The timing is important. Please give me a quick ring when you're free. And basically, that's not a scam. It's not a great deal, but it's not a scam in the sense that I'm typically calling on scams. These are actually actionable calls. You can go after these people. All you have to do is play along, let them do their inquiry, and then you know exactly who they are. And then you can send them a demand letter and go from there. That's the way it works. Okay. Car Shield. Emails are not actionable. You can't do anything with those. Here's let's see what Jason is. Jason here is a Greek squad. Let's call the Greek squad people, shall we? Let's see what they got. Let's see if this is from today. No, this is from November 13th. That is never going to work. Never mind. This one is a good scam number. I don't have any details on it. Compa. I'll call it and see what happens. See what they say. Nothing else. Maybe we'll just play with them. Maybe we'll just go off on a Randy riff. We haven't had a good Randy story in a while. Let's see what happens.
I was unable to connect you with an agent at this.
That's, yeah. It's a good number. Oh, look, it's another Coinbase. We've got yet another number. Now, you'll hear a lot of the same voices. Nathan, Michael, Alan, Nigel. Every now and again, you'll get a girl, Brittany, I think she said her name was. Let's give him a shout and see what happens.
One of the world's leading cryptocurrency exchanges.
Hopefully they don't have hold music.
If you are calling regarding an emergency or urgent support, please stay on the line. A member of our support team will be with you shortly.
Yes.
An overview of our privacy policy can be found at our privacy portal.
Hi there, you're through to Coinbase Support. Neil speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, Neil, how much money have you stolen today?
I beg your pardon?
How much money have you stolen today with your text messages? Be honest.
Well, why would you think I'm stealing money?
Well,
why would you
because
think I'm stealing money?
Because I bust scammers for a living, and I saw your little text message.
Pardon? Because why?
Well, because I bust scammers for a living, and I just saw your little text message.
You bust scammers for a living?
I
Oh my
do.
God, I think I've seen you on TV, bro.
You probably have.
Are you
I'm kind of a big deal. I don't know how to say this. Kind of a big deal.
Oh, you're a big deal?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Padali Waddle J. Brandibus. That's my screen name.
What's the screen name?
Padali Waddle J. Brandibus.
Okay, you on Twitter?
I'm on Twitter. No, I don't like Twitter.
Oh, so you have social media?
How
do you
yeah.
get follow, bro?
Yeah. I don't think so.
Because honestly, I support what you did.
Really? Take me through it. Honestly, I like just man to man. Like, how long have you been doing this?
Man to man?
Yeah.
Damn, like I was born doing this shit, man.
Yeah. Like, I mean, is it like a family thing or?
I was literally born doing this shit, man. Like literally, like, yeah.
I mean, is it a good living? You make good money?
It's in my blood.
Yeah. I believe that.
You know?
Yeah.
You know?
Do you make good money?
Like, oh, absolutely.
Like, give me a ballpark idea. Like, in a month.
Oh, damn it. Oh. We can't reveal that. You are a journalist, so.
No, I'm not a
Use
journalist.
your imagination. I mean, you are a journalist because you're, in essence,
I mean, in a way, I guess, yeah, I can see kind of where you get that. Yeah, a little bit, maybe. I do share the information,
Right.
but do you ever feel bad about
I can't
doing it?
share that.
Do you ever feel bad about doing it?
I can't share that information, honestly.
But you can't share if you feel bad about it?
What's that now? Do I feel bad?
Yeah.
No,
Really?
because idiots is evident.
Yeah, it's like what they say: a sucker's born every minute.
A sucker's born every minute.
Yeah.
Your words, not mine.
Yeah. Actually, it was P.T. Barnum's words, but yeah, I'm not that clever.
Yeah, literally. A sucker is born every minute.
So you're in London. You're in the UK.
Oh no, I'm in the States.
You're in the States?
Yep,
Nah, no way.
I'm in the States.
Where?
New York.
No
In
kidding.
New York, I'm in Ruck. I don't know my thought.
Like are all y'all in there? Are y'all all in the States?
I mean, we're positioned strategically in different states,
Yeah.
in the U.S. But we'll have a team in each state at any given moment.
Yeah. Well, okay.
I mean, apart from like Nebraska and like Alaska and stuff, but the main states,
Yeah. Interesting. And you don't feel, and
Well,
it never bothers you. It never bothers you to know you're taking people's life savings.
No, because they're suckers.
It's what?
Why should I care about a sucker? They're suckers. Why do I care about a sucker?
Well, I mean, like if somebody were to take your money, like somebody were to hack into your crypto accounts and take it,
No,
you wouldn't feel bad about it?
Never happened. No, I'm too ahead. That's never happened to me.
So I guess it's just about making it.
Let me tell you one thing. The sun will freeze before that happens to me.
Really?
Like, I'm not a sucker.
Okay. Well, I mean,
You know?
I guess I'm glad for that. Did you go to school? I mean, like, did you go to higher education or anything?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got a degree in cybersecurity.
Really? The
I got
irony.
my master's in cybersecurity.
Yeah, I have a nephew that just graduated in cybersecurity. He got he graduated and then he got a master's after that. I think that's the.
I graduated.
That's
I graduated, but I left education. Like I left the master's. Like I got my PhD.
You make a lot more money doing this, I bet.
You what? What's that now?
I said you probably make a lot more money doing this than you would teaching or whatever.
Oh, I mean, I'd never be a teacher, but
he's not watching.
Like I've worked for some cybersecurity firms before.
And like, what's your dream job? Like, if it wasn't this, like, if you can make the same money doing any job in the world.
This is my dream job. This
Really?
is my dream job. Like I'm living my dream right now.
Really? Stealing is your dream job?
I'm not stealing though. I'm not. They're giving it to me. So
That's a fair point.
no one's-
That is kind of a fair point.
no one's-
People always call me a hacker,
no
and I'm
one's
like,
really
I'm not a
like-
hacker if they give me access.
I'm not forcing anybody to do anything. Like you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but you're tricking them into it.
Like you need to. They're suckers. So if you're a sucker, you deserve it.
Okay, so by that logic, okay, and I'm just using an example. Like
Absolutely.
by your logic, if someone is smarter than
What?
you and they come in and like shut down your phone numbers and take all your crypto, then you deserve it because they were smarter than you. Is that fair? Or is that a fair assessment?
That's fair. Well, that's not fair. That's a fair assessment, though. I deserve that.
Yeah.
If that happened to me and I allowed it to happen, that means I'm the sucker. I deserve it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
So I'm not biased or anything, you know. Like all suckers are treated the same.
all what? All suckers what?
All suckers are treated the same. I'm not
Treated
biased.
this. You don't care where it comes from. You
There's no-
take it no matter what, right?
There's no favoritism. None of that, you know.
What's your nationality? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm actually
Huh?
I'm an American national, so
American national. I know, but like what's home?
the U.S. Like
Well, no. I mean, like before you're an American national, so
Come on,
you weren't born here.
I mean, I wasn't born in the United States, but my parents were.
But your parents were. Okay. Interesting.
My parents were born in the United States.
Do they know what you do?
That's- they don't need to know.
I'm sorry, say that again. Your phone kind of broke up.
They don't need to know. As far as they're concerned, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, if they found out though, would they be upset with you? Would they be mad at you? You think?
I mean, as far as they know, like I said, they think I work for a Fortune 500 company. So
Yeah, I hear that a lot. People tell me that a lot. You know, my parents don't know. They think I work for like the normal call center scam deals. They'll say my parents think I work for Amazon, or they think I work for Microsoft, or whatever. So what do they think you actually do for a Fortune 500 company?
they think I'm a cybersecurity analyst.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's this weird part of me that's happy that you found your dream job. There's this other part of me as a consumer advocate that's really sad that your dream job is stealing money from innocent people. Suckers or not. So, I gotta do my thing. So hopefully you're right. Well, I say hopefully. Maybe you're right that nobody will ever get to you, but
Right.
you never know.
Right about what?
About this being your dream job or whatever.
Oh, right. Right.
Yeah. It's starting to
Yeah.
happen. It's starting to happen. So, well, I'll let you get back to your snack or whatever that is you're jumping on. So have a
What's
good.
your job? What's your job? If you don't mind
This
asking.
this is it. I'm in a different kind of cybersecurity.
Oh, what's that?
Just
Tell me about it. Maybe we can work together. Maybe we can work together.
in what sense? How would we work together?
I mean, maybe you can offer me a job.
Yeah. I mean, you got to understand why I would have issues potentially considering integrity. You know what I mean? I mean, like I know where you came from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but my integrity is very solid. Like I wouldn't steal from my own company, like that I work for. That's a bit stupid.
So who do you work? I mean, you work for yourself, or do you have a boss that you report to?
I report to myself.
Yeah. Well,
How about you? You got a boss?
No, I haven't had a boss in 30 years, man.
Yeah.
I've never.
You reported to the big man upstairs, or
No,
you're the
not
big
really.
man upstairs? Huh?
I'm not a spiritual guy.
Huh.
I mean, I don't begrudge anybody
No,
there.
I meant your boss. Like, I don't mean that big man upstairs. I mean, like,
No, there is no big man. I am the big man upstairs, I guess. In my enterprise, anyway. So.
All right.
Well,
how is your company doing? Like,
it's all right. I mean, it doesn't suck.
Can you share some figures with me, like ballpark? You don't have to be exact, but like ballpark it.
Are you talking about money? Like how much I make?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a pretty fair amount.
I mean, it doesn't have to. Just ballpark it, Like
take a guess. If I tell you that I bust scammers 6 days a week and help people recover their money and
6 days a week.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So try and like explain to me, like, so when you bust a scammer, who pays you? Like, do people pay you to find these scammers, or
yes, something like that? Yeah.
Are you getting paid for?
Companies do.
Is there like a reward on them from like the authorities, like the police, for example?
No, I don't.
How does it work? How do you get paid?
I don't typically work with law enforcement. Law enforcement doesn't care unless it's $1 million and up.
Oh, right. So who do you work with? Like private people?
Yeah, and companies.
Oh, right.
It's like when somebody goes and holds crypto hostage, basically, or holds a website hostage, stuff like that.
Somebody holds a website hostage?
Yeah, like they'll hack into a website and take it over, make changes to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, that's one way of putting it. I mean, you could just call it ransomware.
Yeah,
Go on. We come from the same field, so you don't have to like baby me and do these words. Just call it ransomware. Fine, I'll
Yeah.
get you.
Well, you get it.
I understand. So you do. Oh, so you with ransomware?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, that's pretty dope. I mean, I
Yeah.
can help you with that.
Yeah.
Mm,
Do
yeah.
you ever do that, or do you just? I mean, is this your primary gig, the Coinbase stuff, or do you do other stuff too?
Uh,
I'm doing a mute
I don't
check
typically
right
do
now.
ransomware. It's that's when authorities get
Yeah.
involved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I always
So
say it's funny because people always ask me, they're like, how do you feel about these guys and whatever, and I always say, look, in another universe, you sound like a cool guy. Like we could probably have a drink and you know what I mean and chill
oh,
and you know what I mean. There's some guys that are just mean. They're just
right,
ugly.
right.
They don't like
We
me.
could probably hang.
Yeah.
We could probably hang out.
Well, who knows? One of these days, maybe we'll meet in New York or something. I go there all the time.
Oh, you go there all the time?
Oh yeah, I go to both coasts all the time. Cybersecurity
Is
conferences
this
and
your
stuff like
personal
that.
number that you're calling from?
No, I've
Is
got.
this your personal number that you're calling from, or is it a burner?
No, it's a burner. I got hundreds of them. So.
Oh, you got a lot of burners?
Oh yeah, I don't use numbers a lot.
Oh, right.
I rotate them.
Yeah, okay.
So, all right, man. Well,
got you. So what state are you from?
What state am I from? California.
Oh, California. Have you worked in Silicon Valley before?
No. Ironically, I never have. Not Silicon Valley. LA.
Damn. I wanted to work there when I was younger.
Yeah, that I mean, like in cyber, that's the dream, right? Cybersec, infosec, that's the dream, is being somewhere, being somewhere in Silicon Valley, having that startup that has a exit, $300 million exit or something.
Didn't catch that.
I said, yeah, the phone is kind of crapping out a little bit. Yeah, getting on with a startup or something that there's an exit strategy, $300 million after a couple of years, and you just take your money and run, never come back.
Well, I would have run. I would have invested in the company.
Oh yeah, just do another one. Yeah, that's the plan. All right, well, I gotta go. I gotta shut down some numbers and some computers and stuff.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that. Crunch down the numbers. You have a good one though.
All right, man. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Okay. Valuable lesson in that. There's a serious valuable lesson in that. He wasn't watching. You needn't worry about that. He wasn't watching because I did mute checks multiple times where I would talk and try to see if he was listening. I don't think he was listening. I also don't think he was in New York. I think he's full of shit. He knows I'm in the States. So, but in real life, I mean, if you didn't know this guy's a professional thief, like a con artist for a living, there's a solid chance you've met someone that does what he does, on some level. And the whole thing about, suckers and whatever, that is really a P.T. Barnum, of the Barnum and Bailey circus. That really was his quote. There's a sucker born every minute. And he was a total shyster too. Speaking of con man, look up the history of P.T. Barnum. Fun fact. The more you know. Squirrel. What was I saying? In another world, me and that guy probably could be friends. We probably have a lot of similar interests and shit like that. But they don't, he was not being honest about where he's from. I know that. So, yeah, everybody's cocky until they get caught. That's kind of how it goes. And his phone number is going to get shut down pretty quickly. I posted that one and the one before it. By the way, this was sent to me from Gerald M. Thank you, Gerald. The thing about it is these let's see. Oh, somebody just sent me another one. Hold on. I'm assuming this is today. It looks like it is. This is a Roku. Saying your Roku plan is expired.
Thank you for calling Roku. My name is Sean. May I have your first and last name, please?
Yes, my name is Buster, Buster. Last name is Hyman, Highman. I received a text message. I don't know exactly what's going on, but it's saying that my Roku plan is going to expire here in a couple of days, and I need to renew it to avoid interruption. Can you help me with that?
Allow me a moment, sir. And you said you have received the text message, right?
Yes, sir.
Allow me a moment, sir.
Yes, sir. Go right ahead.
And, sir, you have received the text message on the same cell phone number, sir, which ends with.
Yes, sir. I'm sitting here looking at it right now.
Well, we can't see any record, sir. You might got the text message on any of the other cell phone numbers, sir. Do you have any alternate cell phone number?
No, sir. This is my one and only phone. That's weird.
Okay, can you please read out the text message you have received, sir?
Yes, sir. Let me pull it back up here. It says, "Dear customer, your Roku TV plan will expire on November 25th, 2025. Please renew in advance to avoid interruption." Then it says, "Call your number. Thank you." Come from a 289 number. I don't know.
There is something wrong, sir. Let me check.
Okay.
And 16393055590. Okay. I'm really sorry, sir. We are not able to find any account under this cell phone, sir.
Okay. Well, how do we go about fixing it? I mean, how do we fix this? I mean, I just don't want to end up without no damn TV, middle of the week or something. My wife's in there watching that damn Real Housewives or wherever. I don't understand why she watches that nonsense. Some crazy ladies bitching at each other all the time. I got a care in the world. It's like what color bag to carry with their latest Chanel or Gucci outfit. And then they're bitching at each other and whining and crying. I don't understand it.
And you have just received the text message, right? You just got it, right?
Yeah, just a little bit ago.
And sir, you're calling us from Florida, sir?
I beg your pardon? Yes, Miami. That's so weird. And you're not seeing it there in your little system or whatever in your computer?
I'm not sure. Can you please help me with your mailing address, sir?
Yes, sir. Oh, Lord. Shit. I got to get the Miami address. It's probably still because I haven't changed it. I haven't updated it from my Texas address. Let me give you my Texas address. That's the one it's under. Are you ready? Kobe, appreciate you. First ever super chat. Thank
Let
you
me
so
check,
much.
sir. So you say that's
Yes, sir. That's it. And it's under my name, Buster, Buster. Last name is Highman.
I'm really sorry, sir. I can't find any account under this address, sir. We are sorry, sir.
Okay. Okay. The number is pinned over yonder. Thank you, John Wickering, brother. I was just thinking about you the other day. That's so funny. I saw some old post or something that you had made a comment on. That's so weird. And like I was like, I haven't seen him in a minute. Where's he been? Anyway, thank you very much for all the gifts, guys. Thank you for all the what do we have here? What I call them? Fest gear. Thank you very much. I think it's pinned. Yes, I am participating in Live Fest. Now, let me talk about Live Fest for a sec, guys. Live Fest, I kind of committed to not doing Live Fest, but then I felt like that wasn't going to solve the bigger thing for me. The bigger thing for me is the only way to be competitive in Live Fest is to battle. And people say, no, right? I don't like that. I don't want to. I did it the last 2 years. Both times I got dragged for it. And there's that 10 or 20. Normally it's 10% of the people online just can hate you for no reason whatsoever anyway. During Live Fest, it's about 25%. I don't know why. And they just randomly can hate you. He put me on hold. He was just going to leave me on hold forever because he couldn't find any account. Because he called someone from another part of the country, and I'm calling from a totally different phone number. They have a list of the numbers that they've called or texted. That's all. And he couldn't find it on there. That's all it was. So, now why wouldn't he try and scam you anyway? Because what he's trying to do is get actual information for the Roku and log into my account and get stuff probably. That's probably what it is. It's not Roku. That's not actual Roku. I mean, you can Google the number and it's not Roku. Who was it? It's just some guy pretending to be Roku. Let me go on here real quick and see what else I got. This is from Dedicated Team is committed to Geek Squad Plus Technologies. Our dedicated team is committed to providing prompt and effective. The problem is they've got a phone number that is, hang on. What country code is 91? Yeah, it's Indian. That's what I was just making sure. But I can't. I'm not going to call that. I'm not going to call an Indian number because I don't have an Indian number. Okay, when is this? That's from Thursday. Amanda. And this one is from Wednesday. Those are too old. They turn these numbers off. People always say, why don't you call the ones from earlier in the week? Call that guy back. It doesn't work that way because they turn these numbers off at the end of the day. So when you try to call them, it does not work. Any way to stop receiving these emails? No. Zach W., there isn't. It's basically just them fishing for information. You click the link. Just don't click the link and you're fine. You can report it as phishing or whatever. What is this one? Okay, and all these that have just a regular scam likely, they Compa sent me these. These don't almost invariably the numbers don't work. They're spoofed. So, okay, hold on.
Today?
I'm doing great, Christopher. How can I help you, sir?
Yeah, God bless.
Now, let me explain how the dialers work. These guys are using auto dialers. Okay. An auto dialer is basically a computer program. There's a number of different kinds and different companies that do it. Effectively, you can program a list in, or it will just randomly generate numbers based on certain criteria that you're looking for. For example, if your area code is a Dallas area code 214, they will say call area code 214, the following list of prefixes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, da 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 da. And then the last four, it just randomly dials the numbers. Regardless of how it can do it randomly, or it can do it off a list. You take a list and you program the list data entry into the dialer and say, just call these numbers over and over and over again until somebody answers, right? The computer program is controlled by the bosses or supervisors or whatever. And when it dials the numbers, it dials and dials and dials until somebody says hello. The system recognizes that. And as soon as you say hello, it sends it to one of the headsets of one of the people in the call centers. Or sometimes these guys work remotely. That's why you'll hear chickens and dogs barking, and you'll hear children in the background and shit like that. These people actually work remotely, and they just have these calls routed to their cell phones. Okay. That's how some of it works. Now, the little bloop that you hear, that is the same tone that the person with the headset hears. That's how they know that someone has answered, right? That's why they say hello, as if they're answering the phone, because they are effectively just like you are. At the same time, that dialer system, which allows the people with the headsets to type in notes about the number that's being called. So let's say, for example, your number is 111-222-3333, right? And there's going to be notes attached to 111-222-3333. And it could be, this guy is a crazy old man. This is some crazy old lady. This guy trolls us. This guy calls us nasty names. This guy speaks a little Hindi and says dirty things to us, whatever. What you saw there where he says, hi, this is Chris. He read the screen and the screen said, this guy's a troll. Don't bother. And he just hung up. That's how that works. That's why they do that sometimes. The dead air calls, same basic thing. They wait to see what pops up on the screen. And then if something comes up like this guy's a troll, he jacks with us every single time, then they just don't talk. Sometimes it's the dialer will send it to a headset, and then at the same time inadvertently send it to another headset. One of them gets it and the other one doesn't. So you could be on the dead air one that doesn't get it. So you just hear nothing. It's technology more often than not. So you love the new stuff you got for me? Outstanding. You were talking about your merch, weren't you? That just occurred to me. Let's see. If you sit there scamming people out of hard-earned money, always mess with them. Yeah. Can I stop spam calls? If to a certain extent, yes and no. Once you take their money by pursuing them under the Telephone Consumer, this is for Americans only. If you take their money under the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, they're going to put you on an internal do not call list. And that internal do not call list is going to prevent you from being called, typically. But a lot of these companies that are making these kinds of calls to market their businesses, their services or whatever, they are hiring some company in Nepal, Afghanistan, India, Pakistan, South America, Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, wherever, right? They're calling random numbers or numbers from a list that they have purchased. And then when they try to transfer it to the US-based company that actually stands to profit, they have services that will block that number from being transferred. Now, in my estimation, that's fucking illegal. That makes you an accessory. But that's a lawsuit that has yet to be filed. and I'm not the guy to file it. There's a host of reasons for that, but I'm not. There has to be somebody else that's willing to file that. That is why the TCPA, the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, needs to be completely revamped and rewritten. And these companies need to be held accountable for utilizing the services of these offsite overseas call centers. So how do you change your number? Are you talking about my numbers, Chad, specifically? I can just change my numbers. I just do it. On the dialer, they just program in the number they want to appear in the caller ID. So, for example, using the Dallas example, if you're calling Dallas 214-111-2222, then they program into the dialer to show up 214-111-2223. So that when the person that has 214-111-2225 sees it, they go, oh, that's kind of like my number, and they answer. That's all it is. And people think, oh, these guys are sneaky. They literally can choose the number they want to go in. That is the way that a lot of the scammers using dialers will call people pretending to be Wells Fargo or Bank of America, for example. Bank of America's toll-free number is publicized. You can find it online. They'll make that be what shows up, and then they call pretending to be Bank of America. So that's how that works. That's how people get scammed on those deals. Those of you that are over on the YouTube, do me a favor, click the thumbs up for me. There's about 200 people over there, and there's only 117 thumbs up. That'd be super. Let's see where we're at. I'm going to put this up here. I'm going to pin it again. Guys, I am participating in the Live Fest thing. I'm not battling. That I was talking about that before I got that damn call. I'm not going to battle. I want to demonstrate a couple of things. I want to demonstrate, number one, that in order to be truly competitive in this thing, you have to battle, right? I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to do my normal content. I'm even going to put in a few extra hours a week to do this stuff, but I'm not going to do the battle. I'm not going to get sucked into that negative, toxic bullshit. I'm just not going to do it. I talked to my wife last night. I was like, people are going to ask me, is she going to battle? And, whatever. And I said, there's no pressure either way. You do whatever you want to do. And she said, I don't think I'm going to do like just the regular type deal. She goes, I might go against a singer because then it's performative and we're doing the performance and entertaining people and so on and so forth. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. There are people that battle and they make it entertaining. I've said this a million times, and I'm not just being a fanboy, but I mean, Frank is a different kind of humor. It's not for everybody. Trust me, I get that because I'm that same guy sometimes. But I think he's a genius. And when he does the battles, he does make them funny and entertaining. And, he's this weird character or characters when he does it. And it's funny. I think that's entertaining. When people just get on there and they just roast each other, or they're just mean, or they talk politics, it's like, oh, you're fighting for America, and then there's some dude from Iran or something, wherever. I'm just picking one randomly. Or there's people that are, pro one country, anti another country, or they're team red, team blue in American politics, whatever it is. I don't particularly care for that stuff. I understand. I'm not begrudging anybody their right to do it. If they want to do it, and if people want to pay them and do that, I'm 100% behind it. I'm just not going to do it. Fronk. You spelled it right. Tasteless. And I've used this, and I know a lot of you have watched me for a long time. You've seen me do this before. But I'll say it's kind of like the Super Bowl. Let's say is Nicky Boy here? I'm trying to think of who's like a big Eagles fan. Cassidy is another big Eagles person. Who else? Who's a big Cowboys fan or something? Let's say the Cowboys go to the Super Bowl. There are people who will spend $5,000 on tickets or $100,000 on a suite. They'll spend $100 parking. They'll buy a hat for $50, a jersey for $125. They'll go to the game. They'll spend hundreds of dollars on hotels and transportation. They get to the game. They have food. Why? To support their team. That's it. Let's do another call. I'm here in England watching. Good. Have you got a phone number for me to call, Ace? Because that's what I'm waiting on. If I had them, I would. That's why I don't do calls on Saturdays. And no matter how many times I try to explain that to people, it falls flat. People don't get it. Let me see what this one is. What is the date on this one? This one's got today's date. This is a PayPal. This one was in my spam folder. I find it ironic that only like 20 of these a day end up in my spam folder. The rest just come to my regular email. All right, let's call them, see what happens.
Thank you for calling PayPal. This is Eric. How can I help you?
Yes, Eric. I have received a text message indicating that I had purchased like $400 worth of Bitcoin. I had to look that up. I didn't know what it was. But I've not done that. And I need to
Can you
speak
please
to
confirm
someone.
your first name and last name?
I beg your
So I can
pardon?
check it out.
Okay, wait. Shh. Hang on a second, honey. What did
No
you
problem.
say? What did you say, honey?
Can you please confirm me your first name and last name?
Yes, my first name is Isla, and that's I-L-A.
All right, and your last name is?
V as in Victoria, A-N-A-L, Vanal.
As I can see from my end, ma'am, you have purchased Bitcoin from PayPal. Call me so.
What?
Did you purchase a Bitcoin from PayPal?
No, honey, that's what I told you right when I first picked up the phone. I don't even know what it was. I had to look it up. I've never purchased Bitcoin in my
As you are
life.
telling me, ma'am, that you did not purchase anything, I can understand that. As you are telling me that you did not purchase anything, it means that this is completely a fraudulent order, ma'am.
Yes.
Somebody else has hacked your information and they are just trying to misusing your personal details without your prior knowledge, ma'am.
I'm sorry, was that
Would you like to stop
was
each
that
and
a question
everything
or
and
was
cancel
that
this
I don't
order?
understand. What? Your phone is terrible, honey. It's cutting out on you really
Um,
bad.
Okay. Now can you hear me properly, ma'am?
It's not a volume thing, honey. It's that your phone is cutting out.
Cutting out. Okay. I just hold on for a moment. Just bear with me in the line, okay? Just bear with me.
Okay.
Trying to get this guy to call me from his personal line. Hi, from Ireland. What part?
Have a look. Did you receive any kind of call, ma'am?
Hello, this is Isla.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. That's so much better. It's not cutting out like it was
That's
before.
okay. Very good, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Now, I forgot what your last question was. Something about the Bitcoin.
My question
That it
is
being
that
fraud or
as
something.
you are telling me, ma'am, that you did not purchase anything from PayPal for like a Bitcoin, it means that this is completely a fraudulent order. Somebody else is trying to misusing your personal details without your prior knowledge.
Yes, it would seem that way.
Okay, so in order to, would you like to stop each and everything and cancel this order, ma'am, and get back your refund?
Yes, that'd be wonderful.
All right. So in order to cancel each and everything and get back your refund, ma'am, You just need to fill out the online cancellation refund form by yourself. So can you please confirm me which smartphone you are using right now? It's an Android phone you are using or it's an iPhone you are using?
Oh, well, I don't use my phone for my PayPal. I only do it on my desk or my, what do you call it? My little laptop computer, honey.
Okay, like do you have a cell phone, ma'am?
I do, but it's not one of those that gets online. That's what
I know that. But the thing is that in the cell phone is the easiest way to stop all the transactions and get back your refund with a secure way, ma'am. Okay.
Okay,
Which
wait, hold
smartphone you
on.
are using, ma'am?
Okay, honey, that's what I'm trying to tell you. My phone is not one of those that gets online. I have to do it on my laptop.
Allow me to speak so that I can make you understand that what's going on.
That's what
Like you don't have a computer, like you don't have a cell phone.
honey, I'm talking to you on a cell phone. I want you to listen very closely to what I'm about to say.
Okay, as you are telling me, ma'am,
You're
you're
not very
talking
good
with
at
me on a
this.
cell phone. You can do one thing, ma'am. You can do one thing. You just put me on a speaker first. Put me on a speaker.
All right. And then what?
Now come back to your home screen where you can see all the apps over there like gallery, camera, photos,
Okay, wait a minute.
Gmail.
Okay, wait a minute. Here's what else I'm going to do. I'm going to go in there in the kitchen and I'm grabbing the coffee maker and I'm going to tell it to make ice cream with sprinkles. See, because that doesn't work, does it? Because a coffee maker doesn't make ice cream. I have a flip phone that does not get on the internet.
Oh,
you
you have a flip phone.
That's what I
Now
just
I
told
can
you, honey.
understand.
Oh my heavens.
I
It doesn't get
think that
online.
you have a
It doesn't get
smartphone, but
online.
you are not
That's what I was
eligible to
saying.
use that.
Yeah, when I told you
Okay,
it
I'm
doesn't
really
get
sorry
online,
about that.
that's okay. That's why I said we have to do it on my laptop. Oh my heavens.
Okay. Now do one thing, ma'am. On your laptop, which laptop you have? It's a Windows laptop or a Mac laptop?
It's a Dell. It's
It's a
Windows. It
Dell.
has a sticker on it that says Windows 10.
Okay. Just do one thing. On your laptop, I believe you use Google Chrome or you use a
Yes.
Microsoft Edge.
Yes, I use the Google thing, the little Googler.
Okay, open your Google Chrome, ma'am.
All right, it's open.
And at the very top, do you see a magnifying glass which say like there's a long address bar where you can
Yes.
type something to search.
Yes, sir.
Just click over there and type over there www dot
Yes.
A as in America,
Mm-hmm.
L as in London, P as in Peter, E as in elephant, M as in mother, I as in indigo, X as in X-ray, dot like a period,
Uh-huh.
C as in Charlie,
Uh-huh.
O as in Oscar, M as in mother. Now, what did you type over there, ma'am?
LP mix. Is that right?
Yes. Now press the enter button from your keyboard.
Okay, hold on.
Now, what do you see
Thank
over
you
there?
very much. I appreciate you, Anna. Was that Anna? Anna Luna. Thank you.
Okay. All right, I see it. There's a man with a beard and glasses looking at his computer.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Just scroll down your page little bit, ma'am. You will see free download buy now. Do you see that?
Yes. Click on
Click
it.
on free download. Free download. Click on free download.
All right.
Now at the right hand top, do you see something is downloading? It says alphamix.exe.
Yes.
Yes. Now it's downloaded or it's downloading?
No, it downloaded it.
Oh, it's downloaded, right? Now double click on that and open that.
Okay. It says, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your
Yes,
device?
click on yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, now it opened up some little box here with
Now,
a
do you
bunch of,
see over there? Continue.
no, it just opened up some little box with a bunch of numbers and stuff in it. It says ID. It says wait connection. If you are waiting for connection, give your ID and password to your partner.
Okay, just hold on for a moment.
I'm gonna release the numbers over on the YouTube side here in just a second.
I will contact within my boss. He's the dealer of Bitcoin.
What he's doing is turning on his Alpha Mix to give me his. He's gonna
No,
get
just
me to
confirm
give
the
him
number, ID number,
the
ma'am.
user ID and password.
I beg your pardon, honey. You want me to tell you which one?
I hope you know the worth of 2 Bitcoin. It is
Hello?
more than 200K. Yes, confirm me that ID number, the 9-digit.
Okay, it is.
Password is?
Yes, sir. The password is 76052.
Just give me a moment, ma'am.
The second number is the one I'm on right now.
कैमरा का तुमको टेंशन है वाईफाई जो हैक कर लेगा उसका टेंशन नहीं हम अपना वाईफाई पहले डिस्कनेक्ट करेगा
Hello?
Just hold on now.
Okay.
I haven't took either.
You haven't what?
Just give me a moment now.
All right. Take your time, honey.
लिया ही नहीं अभी कनेक्शन अरे सही है
Okay, sir, there's something that popped up on my screen here. I don't know what it is. Some little menu or something.
काटो जल्दी काटो
Sir?
Yes.
There was some little. Oh, wait. Now there's some other little thing on here. It says this. There was a thing that popped up on my screen. It had like a little bunch of buttons and stuff on it. And now there's one that says, this connection has been performed using AlpaMix software provided by alpamix.com. And then it says, okay. Do I click okay?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now I just have the box with all the numbers and stuff on it. So what now? Hello?
He hung up on the 808 number. He never hung up the original number, so I'm going to call him back.
And let's see. He's probably getting a lot of calls right now. He's very busy.
I can't even adequately describe what's going on the screen. It's a thing that made my wife shriek when she saw it and she came in earlier.
I'll describe it. I'll try in a minute.
The person you're calling is unavailable. Hang up now or hold to be transferred to voicemail.
Oh dear. It seems like he might be a little busy. Let's call him back very quickly and see. Oh, seems like he might have gotten Let's call the other number. Let's call the main number.
That would be the 901 that's showing up if you're over on the tubes. Don't forget to click the thumbs up over on the tubes, please.
Oh, they're too busy to talk. That's unfortunate. We're gonna have to call from a different number, I think. Oh my heavens. They're super busy.
It's like, I came in on a Saturday for this bullshit. The scammer, not y'all.
Please check the number and try again. If the problem continues,
They've already turned it off.
we couldn't complete the call. Please check the number and try again. If the problem continues, contact your
Thank you,
admin.
Michelle, for the fest party. Oh my heavens.
Okay, let's try for one more number just for shits and giggles, but I'm pretty sure they've just shut it down. Because they know a lot of times when they start getting hammered like that, all of a sudden, these guys might get 5 calls in a day. A lot of times. And oh shit. And then all of a sudden they get 300 calls in the span of 2 minutes. And they're like, some don't figure. That's what's happening right now. They're in the don't figure part of the game. Thank you for the fest gears, Michelle. Appreciate you. Where are we at on these? 204. We need 46 more. Outstanding. Where are we at? Somebody check my rank real quick on the live fest. There it is. That's very kind of you to say. Ton of talent in here. Some would argue. It says I'm 140 now. Yeah, these guys are done. That's a win. Thank you for sending that, John M, I believe it is. All right. 12:30 my time. Okay, Sonia. Now here's the thing. She sent me this as a text message. Came to her middle of the night. Hi, this is Bianca from New Horizon. Your $35,000 offer is still available with payments of $449 a month. Call 855 blah 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 for more details. Stop to decline. Now, that is an actionable call as well. Now, there's an 888 number that sent this text. I'm going to call it just to see if it's a legit business. Thank you for the fest cheers. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you. I really do. All right. Bradley Dixon, fuck off with that ridiculous bullshit. Those fucking scams. Texts can be considered calls. Yes, they are typically, according to case law. Yeah, that's not going to answer. Based on case law, they are considered under the federal statute. They are considered calls. The technical word is communication, but yes, text messages do count. The rules are applied slightly differently to text messages than they are to calls. For example, if you get a single text message, it's not actionable. You have to have at least 2, and your number has to be on the National Do Not Call Registry and have been on it for more than 30 days. Phone calls, you can get a single phone call and that is actionable. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, there is, and I've been thinking about this a lot, the whole climate for the texts and calls and whatever, it's getting screwed. Holy shit. Thank you, Nana Cine. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. The current administration, I've talked about this a lot. This is not a condemnation of any party, politician, whatever. It's just, it is what it is. The current administration has kind of wrecked a lot of the consumer protections that were put in place over the last several years, including some of the protections against calls and text messages from telemarketers and lead generators and things like that. That is part of why you are seeing an uptick in the number of calls. It is also because right now is open enrollment for health insurance. You're going to get a ton of those Medicare and health insurance and final expense benefits and all of those for the next month or two. You're going to get them. Just accept it. It's going to happen. What is your question, Chanel? Ask your question again. I don't see a question. Is there a difference on YouTube? The numbers are there. It's a total different. It's different platform. So that's it. Let me move this to not spam. There is another thing that is built in. Effectively, what has happened as a result of these changes is that a lot of the things that we kind of held sacred in terms of these are the rules, they're not the rules anymore. And there is case law, unfortunately, to back. Oh, you guys did it. Dope. You guys rock, dude. Thank you very much. I'm putting this back up here. Oh my God. It wants me so bad to do some crystal crown thing. I have no idea what it is, but it drives me bananas. I'm going to put that up there just so I don't have to do it so often. Okay, it's up there. There we go. Now TikTok's not blinking at me no more. So a lot of the case law is very confused. The way case law works is there's a number of judicial circuits in the country, and the country's broken down into a number of circuits. One circuit may have case law that says texts are calls. Another one may not. And then you have competing circuit case law. So that is where a lot of this stuff will end up at the Supreme Court level and so on, right? Texas has a state statute that allows, texts are covered under the state statutes. The Texas Business and Commerce Code, I think it's section 301. I don't remember the 114 or something like that. And it says that, and I actually, if you go to my Facebook page and look at, oops, that's not my Facebook page. Go to my Facebook page and look at the cover photo. It is me testifying. That is, let's see if I can make it bigger. That is me testifying at the Texas State Senate before the Business and Commerce Committee to lobby on behalf. I'm one of the people that kind of helped get that passed. But not every state is like that. So you've got conflicting case law from circuit to circuit, and it's just made a mess of the whole thing, and it's made it the wild, wild west for the telemarketers and the lead gen people, and thus, by proxy or by default, the scammers to start calling like crazy. That's why you're seeing an uptick in the number of calls. Okay? Now, emails are not covered by the Telephone Consumer Protection Act. Telephone Consumer Protection Act. Emails are not covered. There is a separate statute that makes spam emails illegal, but you do not have a private right of action, meaning you as a citizen have no recourse against the sender. Calls, you do. There is a private right of action under the Telephone Consumer Protection Act and any number of state statutes, Texas, Florida, Washington, Virginia, North Carolina. There's a handful of them. There's about 13 of them that do. Some states, including mine, Texas, have their own do not call list. In Texas, it's called the no call list. It renews every 3 years. The federal do not call registry does not renew. Once you're on it, period. So you can check that at donotcall.gov to figure that out. If you're in Texas, you can look at the Texas no call list and see if you're on it. What would you suggest in Florida when it's daily spam? Are you talking about calls or emails or texts? There was another one somebody asked a minute ago and I missed it. I'm doing a little bit of both, Tara. If I get numbers that I can call, I do call. You can, Ms. Lovely, you can send them to info@ruckfobocalls.com. He's calling again. What money to buy a phone? Huh? Florida has a DNC. Yeah, Florida was actually one of the most progressive states originally. They came up with what they called the mini TCPA. It was very, very restrictive and so on. And then lobbyists came in and said, this is bullshit. And they threw a bunch of money at government officials and they said, okay, yeah, you're right. This is a little too overreaching. So they kind of scaled it back a little bit, but it's still, Florida is among the best states in the country from a telemarketing standpoint, which is ironic because a lot of the telemarketing companies exist in South Florida, West Palm Beach, Boynton Beach, Hollywood, that area. I don't know if Georgia does. I doubt it, honestly. Generally speaking, I'd have to go through and run through the list again. Red states, ironically, don't normally have some of the best consumer protections, but Florida and Texas, both of which are very red states, do. Go figure. It is 100% all about money. All right, we got some more here. Let's see. Stephanie has sent us one from October. Unfortunately, Stephanie, as much as I would love to call that, it's not going to work. They don't work past about 24 hours. All right, this is from Friday. It is not going to work. We have just done this way too many times. We know. This one is also from Friday. I'll try it just for shits and giggles, but it's not going to work. I'm 99% certain. It's very rare that they work past one day. There you go. That's why we don't call those. All right. Sean has sent Sean D. Oh, it's another Coinbase. We already called this number, Sean. That's when we called and talked to that guy about 30 minutes ago. Let me look here. I don't have anything yet. I don't know which one of those was yours, Ms. Lovely. So now we're back to, are you actually doing calls? I was, if I have good numbers, but I don't have good numbers right now. What about in the UK? The UK, the laws are very weak against telemarketers. Same as Canada, same as Mexico. United States has, we are a very litigious country. We are a country of laws. That's what they say. And that's why 70% of the world's lawyers are in this country, for better or worse. Kentucky, I don't know. You can look it up. Just Google your state and see. Kentucky, do not call, and see what it says. If it immediately, the first thing you see is something about the federal do not call registry, you don't have one. Just assume that. If you Google Texas no call list, it'll say Texas no call list, and it'll give you a link, and you can go there and put yourself on it. UK is so bad for scammers. Yes and no. Here's the thing, Hope. Believe it or not, the UK, the scammers don't like to scam in the UK. They don't like to scam in Canada. They don't like to scam in Australia. They prefer the United States. And they say it's because Americans are stupid. It's not so much that Americans are stupid. They are kind of uneducated, not aware enough. It has to do with the lax nature of the restrictions and regulations on banks. Our government protects banks way more than it protects private citizens. Today's feature film is just a really bizarre. There's a fella whose lady friend is sponsored by Snap-on Tools. And the lady's got on stockings, black stockings, and her feet are wrapped around The recipient. Yeah. Sent you one. Can you check? I'm sitting here. It's on my screen. So if there's a new one, I'll see it. If it pops up, I'll see it. info@ruckfobocalls.com. That's where it's at. I don't have any new ones right now. Number 69 in ranking. Is that on the? That's not on the live fest. That's on the daily thing, though. We need it to be. The only one we care about is the live fest deal. That's what we care about, right? Oops, that's not what I wanted either. It makes you scroll like through 5 things. I'm number 135 in the live fest thing. To make it to the next level, all I really have to do is be in the top. I think it's 200. I'm not sure, but we'll see. To make it to the next round, then it gets much more difficult. We were, yes, Leo. What about all of these spoof callers, Jeremy? What about it? Top 500? Yeah. I like top 200 because it'll be top 200 for the next level. So I like to stay in the top 200. I'm not concerned about being in top 10, top 5, any of that shit. I want to show the difference. I mean, like, if you look at this right now, I'm going to pull this up. Let me go to my TikTok real quick. And hang on. Let me go to here. And let me get down to the notifications. Fan club performance, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. I'm ranked number 135. There's what shows up, I think, is 200 people on here. I'm still in my bonus hour, or I thought I was. Maybe I'm not anymore. I have 421,622 points. Now, here's why that matters. I have 421,000. We'll call it 422,000 points. Number 1 has 5.2 million points right now. Number 2 has 2.7 million points. Yeah, my bonus hour ended. Number 3 has 2.4 million points. To be in the top 10, 1.3 million points. I have 422,000. And I've been going. Hello.
Hello. It's Karen for the Police Officers Committee Pack switching to recorded audio, okay?
Hi, thanks for holding for me. This is Charles calling for the Police Officers Committee. We're having our Back the Blue awareness campaign. Sadly, our police officers are being
I'll
assaulted
explain if
and
these are
attacked while
actionable in a
doing their
minute.
jobs. As a pro-political organization, our goal is to elect lawmakers who will fight for legislations for our brave officers and push back against the anti-police agenda. Now, when you receive your contribution return envelope, can we count on you to return a small contribution for the drive?
I don't give money to fucking telemarketing scammers. That gets noted, believe it or not. Now, here's the deal. Couple things I'm going to point out about that. Sales, from a sales and sales psychology perspective, what was that guy's voice? Did he sound like he was from New York? Or did he sound like he was from the South? South, right? Sales psychology. They're appealing to a particular audience. Okay. Now, fun fact about your old Uncle Doc, prior to the passing of the Telephone Consumer Protection Act in 1991, which would have been a year after I graduated high school, a couple of years before I graduated high school, I got a job working doing that before AI. And I used to call and say, yes, how you doing? My name is Cletus Branford. I'm calling from the Texas State Troopers Association. How y'all doing tonight? Oh, good. All right. Well, I'm calling. Last year you gave us $50. I was wondering if maybe we could count on you to give that same amount, perhaps even double it this year. And I killed 16, 17 years old. And I fucking killed doing that because I knew the psychology of the sales. I don't know how I wasn't taught that. It was just kind of baked into me. from a very young age. That's what these guys do. Now, this company that is behind these calls, there's one company that has like 60 companies, and these companies are 527. I can't remember what they call them. Instead of a 506, 506c3, 50, what is it? 506c3. Is that right? Am I doing it right? Tax exempt nonprofit. These 527s are considered labor organizations, and they do have they're in this weird gray area. So they kind of are exempt, but not totally. Once you've told them to stop, period, end of story, they're not exempt anymore. They're not allowed to call. So they're doing that on purpose. They give 1 to 3% to whatever organization they're supposedly calling on. The rest goes to administrative fees and salaries and so on, meaning that the company, the marketing company, is keeping roughly 97% of the money they collect from you. Never, ever, ever give money to anyone over the phone. First of all, if you do, they're going to call you every year for the rest of your fucking life as long as you have that number. Number one. Number two, they're going to sell your number to other companies that do the same thing for the firefighters. God love them. And then they're going to do it to political action committees, the ones that cater to the same groups of people. This is a country of law and order, by God, that kind of shit, right? So your number gets sold. Oh, how do you end up on a list? You gave your credit card to some jackass that called you and pretended to be some country boy from Alabama or whatever. So don't ever talk to these jackasses and give them any information, particularly older folks. What they'll do a lot of times with the older folks is they will, they'll get them on those med alert devices. I've fallen and I can't get up, right? And it's, you get it absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything. We'll just mail it to you. Are you ready? Yes. Okay. What's your address? What's your phone number? Da, 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 da. Okay. Now to have this monitored, well, what does it do if it's not monitored? Well, it just hangs there on your neck. It doesn't do shit. Oh, okay. So I got to get it monitored. Yeah. But it's only $14 a month. Okay. Grandma says, okay, let me get my card. And she goes and gets your card and they get it. And then they say, as an additional benefit, you can also have insurance or final expense benefits or blah, 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 blah. And they sell you all this other shit. And before you know it, Nana has used her debit card or her credit card to sign up for a bunch of stupid shit she does not need. Everything from magazines and memberships and final expense benefits to everything in the world. It is extremely important that you tell Meemaw and Peepaw, mom and dad, aunt, uncle, Tio, Tia, not to give their information, specifically credit card information, to anyone that calls them ever, because it will end up with them getting 50 million more calls. Let's see what I've got here. Glenn. Let's see what I got. Is this from today, Glenn? Billing cycle starts? What the hell? We'll call it. It's got a weird date on it. It says February 20th, 2026. So we'll call it and see what it is. This is one of my appsters, Glenn is. Here we go. Let's go.
Thank you for calling PayPal customer service. Please note our menu options have recently changed. Due to higher call volumes, wait times may be longer than usual. We appreciate your patience. For payment-related questions about your PayPal account, press 1. For account support, or to report unauthorized activity on your PayPal account, press 2. For help with refunds,
Oh dear.
Let's try a different phone. See if that makes a difference.
have recently changed. Due to higher call volumes, wait times may be longer than usual. We appreciate your patience. For payment-related questions about your PayPal account, press 1. For account support or to report unauthorized activity on your PayPal.
Yeah, they're not going to answer. They're not working. Okay, this is Apple Pay. When did this come in? Friday. It's not going to work. I'll look that up. Sherry V. I don't want to say your last name because I don't know if it's in your thing. I know West Virginia is maybe something to talk about. Sextortion. Yeah, I got to be careful talking about that online because it get me in trouble. Some of the stuff. Okay, if it does not have a phone number, I cannot call on it. It just has links in it. PayPal sent you this. We appreciate your business. This is from Wednesday. It's too old. Has to be today. Has to have a phone number. It stands for Ruck Fobocalls. That's what it is. Happy Saturday. If you have emails or something you want me to try and call on, send them to info@ruckfobocalls.com. Has Corn been shown today? Yes, just once. We only got one person actually get me to download anything. That's it. The rest of the numbers have been trash. And then we got some Coinbase numbers and stuff, but all we do is call them and burn their numbers to the point that they can't receive any more calls. That's it. So that is everything I have right now in terms of calls. Let me refresh, see if I've got anything new. I do not. So, I mean, I've literally called everything that is workable. Melissa, I don't have any context for that number. I don't know what it is. You just sent me a kind of a random phone number. I don't know what that is. I don't typically call those. I have to have some inkling as to what it is because somebody could send me their ex's number and I'm not calling that. Deal with toll scammers. There's not much you can do, Rebecca, on those toll scammers because all they have is a link. The link is traced back to a company housed and run by a Chinese company that you can't do anything to, period. Why can't you corn the Coinbase? Because they're not trying to gain access to my computer at all. Hi, all about D. Yeah, it's getting close to music time, but let's see here. What if I got a text, not an email? Forward it to info, screenshot it, and send it to info@ruckfobocalls.com. Let me pin this up here again. Oh, it's already pinned. Let's see where we are on the Live Fest deal. See if we've changed at all. We've gone up or down. 135. We're 715 points more to number 134. T-Mobile won't let you block the toll numbers. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't matter. They just change call from a different number or text from a different number tomorrow. What can I do about the romance scammers? Nothing. Block them. Delete them. Problem solved. Any stop calls beside block numbers for loans? Block the number is pointless because they're going to call from a different number tomorrow. Brand of watch. It's this is an Omega. This one. No calls today. If you've got emails to send me, who was that? Brittany, send them. Okay, here's a couple that came in. This number works. I just called them right now. Let's try it. See what happens.
Let's give it a shot and see what's happening.
Thank you for Apple support.
Yes. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, I'm sorry. I received a text message from y'all. I don't know exactly what's going on, but they're saying there's a charge of like $350 at some store. I don't know. And it's got a reference number. Do you need that?
Yes, can you help me out with that?
Yes, it's UTIRJ7L. And it should be under my name, Isla, ILA.
Miss Isla, can you please help me out with the name of your bank?
It's Bank of America, honey.
And in that, do you have a checking account, savings account?
I'm sorry. I can barely hear you. I need you to speak up, honey.
Can you hear me?
Oh, that's better. Yes, whatever you did, that worked. What did you ask me?
And that, do you have a checking account, savings account, or both?
I have both.
No. And how much money do you have in your checking account?
I don't know exactly. I'd have to log in. It's about $3,500.
Give me any idea.
$3,500.
And your savings?
Savings is about 94,000.
94,000. And you're located in the California, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Do you want to suck my dick?
I'm sorry. You want to kiss my what?
Do you want to suck my dick?
Oh, you're a dreadful little man, aren't you?
I'm about to ruin your fucking number, you douchebag. Hey, stay on the phone with me. I want to hear this happen. Are you ready?
You got it.
Oh, no. No. I hate it when they say those deplorable things like that. That sucks. Those guys are so bad. Hey, what's up? You about to get busy. You know that? Chutia? Oh, no. We're not done yet. Little man, he's probably watching. I told you it happens all the time. They're watching YouTube. I started not to even be on YouTube today, but I couldn't give out the numbers if I wasn't. Now, what they're doing.
The person you are trying to reach is currently unavailable. Please.
What they're doing right now is just ignoring the call. So I'm going to keep calling. See, now they're just not going to answer this one. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Pinned.
Uh-oh.
The person you are trying to reach is currently unavailable. Please leave a message after the tone.
All right. Well, it sounds like we're going to have to do a little soup-de-doodle for this guy. Uh-oh. Let's, y'all want to hear a little song I wrote about this? Come on, let's go. To be clear, these are not legitimate businesses or people that we're calling. These are scammers. There's currently 7 phone lines calling them right now. It's a song of our people. That's what SOUP stands for. I don't
The
know.
person you are trying to reach. The person you are trying to reach is currently unavailable.
You are trying to reach.
Please leave a message after the tone. When you have finished, please hang up or press the pound key for more options.
You should get a real job, you shitbag piece of shit, Kirk. That's what we do here. Sorry, I had to mute that a little bit because I said something nasty. Shall we try it again just for shits and giggles? I think we should. Damn it, that's what our mom would have wanted.
The person you are trying to reach is currently unavailable. The person you are trying to reach, leave a message after the tone. The person you are trying to reach, please hang up or press the pound key for more options. Please hang up or press the pound key for more options. Please hang up or press the pound key for more options.
Well, I guess they're done for the day. Anyway, they're going to get super duper busy.
And in the event that they do decide to answer, it's not going to go well for them. Let's go. All right. Stephanie, you sent me, that's just a solicitation email. It's not a scam. Who is this? I don't know what the hell that is. That's weird. I'm going to go out on a limb here. Whoever this is has sent me their text messages from a 425 number. You didn't put your name in it or anything, but I'm guessing you've been searching for a job maybe? Because I see a bunch of job stuff in here. Respected buyer. What is today? Does this have a date on it? All right, we got another one queued up. Let me call it and see if it works. And if it does, then we'll see what happens. It doesn't appear to have a date on it at all.
So we'll just have to see.
The person you have dialed is not able.
That tells me that this is older than we need. All right, let us go. Carly, this is yours. This is just personal loan processing, but you might recall applying with us valid validation loan some time ago. That again, that's not a scam. It's not a good deal, but it's not a scam in the true sense of the word. All right, Ms. Brittany has sent us one. This is from yesterday. We'll give it a shot just because it's Brittany. Brittany sent us some quality shit in the past. This is 805. Where is 805? Is that Midland? Hold on a minute. Let's see what we got here. California.
Thank you for calling support. My name is Ruck. How can I help you today?
Yeah, sure. I'm sorry. I got a message from y'all saying something about a charge, and I don't know exactly what this is, but it's saying that I've been charged. Looks like $398.
What is the charge for? Is it a new subscription
I say
renewal or what is it?
Norton 360 Services 1 year pro. We are glad to see you again, and we sincerely hope that our anti-protection plan is working well for you and your family. I don't know what this is, though. I've never ordered nothing like this. I'm not sure what's happening.
See, are you?
What?
Are you using any of the Norton protection at the moment?
Well, according to this bill, I am, but I don't recognize it. I don't know what it is. I mean, if I am, I'm not aware of it.
So what I'm saying is, you had a subscription already, but this is talking about a renewal of subscription, which means you had something previously.
Okay. Are you asking me or telling me? I'm not sure. I can't quite tell from the.
According to this, that's what the record says, sir. I'm just asking your consent.
Oh.
Because what the record suggests to me is that you had an account with the Norton and it's been renewed today. It's not a new account that's been created today. It's an account that's been renewed today. So, do you want to cancel the subscription, or what do you want to do with it?
Well, yeah, I want to cancel it. Like I said, I don't know anything about this. I want to see if there's a way for me to just get my money back and cancel it.
Okay. So you never did a subscription. Did you get a subscription for Norton in the past?
Sir, I'm gonna say it again. I don't know nothing about this. I don't recall ever buying nothing from no Norton or Nelton or Nobton, or I don't know anything about this. That's why I'm calling. I don't want it. Whatever it is, I need to cancel it. Can you capiche?
Sure, I understand.
Okay, good.
Yes, I'll go ahead and help you cancel this. So I'll guide you through a few steps on your device. Can you place the call on the loudspeaker for a better experience?
Better experience for who? I can't hear with a shit.
Can you place the call on a speaker mode so that
Okay.
you can hear me loud and clear and follow my
I can hear you
instructions?
just fine the way I'm at. Where I'm at. Why do I need to put it on speakerphone? What does that have to do with anything?
That's lovely. So I want to give some instructions on your device. So if you place
Okay.
on the loudspeaker, it's better than the handset mode.
Okay, what do you need me to do? Jesus, Joseph and Mary, just tell me how to operate my own damn phone. Just tell me what you need me to do. Come on, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Now I want you to open the App Store. Go to the App Store.
Wait, son. Good Lord. Here we go. Son, this is not one of them smarty pants phones that gets on the internet. I got to use, if you need me to go online, I got to go on the internet. That's where I received your damn message anyway.
So you are connected with the internet.
On my laptop computer. Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, so you're on your laptop computer, you have an internet. So can you go to the laptop and open the browser, the Chrome browser?
Yes. Okay. Now what?
Are you on the Chrome?
Yes. That's why I said now what?
Okay. Please allow me a moment. Do you have a Gmail? Can you help me with the email address?
You need the one it was sent to?
Yes. The Gmail address.
Yes, sir.
Your email address, like any email address.
Yes, sir. It's just my first and last name. BUDD. Make sure you put 2 D's in there. Some folks forget the second one. It's not as, and then they don't come to me, and then they get all weird out. Last name is HOHLHERTZ. It's German. Hohlhertz.
Okay, so what I've got is BUDD, H as in hotel, O as in Oscar, H as in hotel, L as in Lima, H as in hotel, E as in Alpha, E as in Echo, R as in Romeo, T as in Tango, Z as in Zulu.
Yes.
So it's BUDD, and then it's HOHLHERTZ.
Yes, that's it. Hohlhertz.
At the rate?
At Gmail. You asked me for a Gmail.
At Gmail.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you check your Gmail, sir? You should have received it.
Okay.
And
what's coming in my Gmail? What did you send me?
I've sent you a request from my end to connect with the server.
Well, just tell me what it is, son, because I'm not getting it, and I don't see what's. Just tell me what.
Are you on your Gmail, sir? You have received an email from me on your Gmail.
That is correct. I'm on my Gmail. I have not received the email. Just tell me where I need to go. Jesus Christ, why do we got to make this so complicated? Tell me where I need to go.
So on your email, I just sent you an email.
Yes,
If
I understand that. Do you understand that you do not have to repeat everything 17 times? Do you understand that, son? I got it.
So
what I'm saying is, I don't see shh, hush. I don't see no email, son. Just tell me where I need to go on the Googler here, and I'm on it. Where do I need to go?
That's what I'm saying. I'm giving you an email that you have to follow.
Okay, well, it ain't come through yet, Hammerhead. That's what I'm telling you. I ain't got no email. I checked the spam folder. It ain't there.
I'm really sorry, sir.
Okay, so now why don't you go ahead and just tell me where the hell I need to go, and then we can get on about a rat killing.
Okay, can you refresh and see now if you have received the email?
Nope.
Can you give me the email again? Can you read the email for me?
What do you have? Tell me what you have. Say it out loud. Good Lord.
No, if you can just repeat from
I already
your
did.
end,
I already did, and you've repeated it to me multiple times. Did you type it wrong?
So what I've got is BUDDHOHLHERTZ.
Yes. Whole Hertz.
So I've sent you an email. That's where you have to follow the next instruction from the email.
So you can't just tell me where I need to go?
Sir, I cannot tell you where to go. You don't have to go outside.
Okay, so I guess we'll just sit here like a couple of dumbasses. We'll just sit here like a couple of dumbasses waiting on some mysterious email to come through that you could just tell me this. He'd had enough of my bullshit. What they're doing, he's going to send me something that says Zoho. 99 times out of 100 when they send me something saying that they're going to send me an email, they send me Zoho, join.zoho.com, and it's a link to do they get into my computer. That's all it is. And I'm trying to get him to admit that or say that so that I can do it on my laptop, because they don't know. A lot of times they don't realize right away because they're not the smartest. Because they're not the smartest knives in the outhouse. I don't know what that meant. Anyway, thank you for the meteor shower. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Cotton 4K 2.0. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I am focused on the Live Fest stuff, so if you want to help, I did put it up there as a live goal. You guys are welcome to do that. If not, that's cool. I still love you. I still want you here. Zoho is the only one that they typically want to send me a link. If they just, I'm going to call him back and see if he'll.
Thank you for calling support. My name is Kurt. How can I help you today?
Yes, is you the one that just was talking to me a minute ago? We got disconnected somehow, sir.
Sir.
Okay.
Please tell me.
I got your link. It says something about Zoho. Is that the one?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. It's asking me. It's asking me for some sort of session ID or something. Hello? Hello? What in the Sam Hill is wrong with this fella's phone? God almighty. Hello? What in the Sam Hill? We're going to call again on a different line, same phone. You better hurry, though, because I got to go see a man about a dog here in a second. I'm doing a pee dance. Y'all can't see it. But...
Sorry, we got disconnected again. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. It's asking me for some sort of session ID or something like that.
What is it asking you for?
a session ID. Is that? I don't know. I don't see that in the
Hello.
email. Hello. We're gonna try this one more time. Thought maybe he might call me from his own personal. He didn't catch on. That's not what it is. He's just. He didn't want somebody as cantankerous as
The
me.
Google subscriber you have called is not available.
It's a Google Voice number. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call it again. But I have got to go. I've got my tank is about to overflow onto the floor in my office. So y'all are gonna have to hold on for just a minute. I'm gonna mute y'all for just a sec. Don't go anywhere. We're back. Hold on just a minute. Hold on just a minute. Let's put this right there. Okay. Here we go. I had to go say man about a dog. Oh man, I feel like $1 million now. And yes, I washed my hands for all you nasty motherfuckers about to ask. Okay, so we're gonna call this guy from a different number. And
He's not ready for what's about to happen, I don't think. Oh dear.
all right. Thanks, Blackie. Appreciate you.
Hello? Hello? Oh dear.
Hello.
Yes. Is this Norton?
Yes. No, this is not Martin. This is
Oh,
me,
who is
and that's
me?
you.
Well, that's no shocker. I'm sorry, I received an email with this phone number in it.
Maybe there's a connection problem. Maybe you connected to the wrong number.
Or maybe you're
You
just
should check the number
maybe
again.
you're just a shitbag scammer that I'm about to destroy their phone number. Maybe that's it. You want to bet?
Maybe,
Let's take a
maybe,
guess. Let's see what happens. You want to see what happens? Here, just stay on the phone with me for a second. I want to see how quickly we can do that. You just tell me, just tell me when your phone starts ringing.
Tell me. Ringing.
Is it ringing yet? I bet it is.
It's ringing.
Yeah, that's how that works typically.
It's ringing.
That's typically how that works.
Typically, that's how it works.
What are you, a parrot?
What happens next?
What happens next is it just rings and rings and rings until you can't do anything. So you might as well just give this one goodbye.
God.
Is it ringing?
So that's what you do for a living? Like you do this to the people
that are stealing money from innocent old folks? Yeah, that's what I do for a living. Does that sound weird to you?
When you called me, you said you are something. I said I am not. I am nobody. I am me. You are you. But then now you are like, you are a gay. You are a bullshit guy. You are a piece of shit.
Well, you're an angry little man, aren't you? Did your daddy not love you? Did your daddy not love you?
I am not angry. I don't have time to be angry.
You don't have time to be angry? How busy are you? How busy are you? Because we can make it 10 times worse.
I'm not busy because I'm just taking rest. It's Saturday and I'm fun.
Oh, you want to have fun with it? Because we can do that too.
No, you want to have fun?
You ready? You want to hear it? You want to hear it on my end?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Google call is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
He hung up. He didn't want to talk. He didn't want to hear his phone go ape shit anymore. He was kind of done with that. So yes, that's what we do here. The YouTube is up. No app. I'll give those poor guys a break from all the TikTok and Live Fest nonsense. Let me put this back up here. There we go. Let's check our rank real quick and see where we are on the old. Whoops. On the old Live Fest deal. Where are we at? 128. So if he brings a bad, I don't know what that said. How can I make their phone keep ringing? Is there a place I can buy a bot? No, I just do it. People say, how do you do this? Step 1, buy a bunch of phones. Step 2, buy a bunch of phone numbers. Step 3, be a diabolical to people that are stealing from old people. Yeah, the number is pinned over in the chat, over on the tubes. Unfortunately, I wish TikTok would allow me to put the numbers up on TikTok because, dude, the size of these live streams would be ridiculous. I actually do buy phone numbers. I actually have phone numbers. I have Miami, Atlanta, New York, Dallas, Chicago, Colorado, Denver, Colorado, and Los Angeles numbers. And I rotate them. How much do I spend? I don't know. It's a fair amount, but it's cost of doing business. You know what I mean? Does it work well if you use numbers from apps like WhatsApp? Yes. I mean, it's the same basic thing, except that I can dial 5 numbers. I can dial the same number 5 times from each of my 7 phones. So I can do 35 calls as quickly as I can get them dialed. I have friends that I refer these over to who can do 1 call per second, roughly. One call every 1.2 seconds, actually, is what it works out to be. So when that happens, they just shut it down. They don't. I've thought about getting a dialer, but there's a lot of implications to having a dialer that I'm not necessarily all about. Okay. Let's see what this one is. We have a new financial analysis department. We were able to get you flagged financial approval, a personal loan. These personal loan calls, they're just trying to sell you a loan. That's all it is. We've been mandated to. Okay, let me read this to you. It's got a reference number, payment approval, file number, blah, blah, blah. Dear beneficiary, any email that doesn't address you by name, even if it addresses you by email, that's kind of a red flag. Some do, but most companies will actually address you by your first, last, or both in their emails. Whenever it says dear beneficiary, hello, dear, hello, customer, that's a red flag. Just a bet. This is to inform you we received immediate payment order from the World Bank and International Monetary Fund executives to release your outstanding payment sum of 12. Here's another thing. They're using commas in place of periods, which in Europe and the rest of the world, they use commas instead of periods. So like when it's $12 million, but they have a comma before the last two zeros, which would be and 0 cents, but they use a comma instead of a period. That's another indicator that it's coming from somewhere else. They don't understand how we use commas and periods in numbers. Within the next 5 working days. Then there's a bunch of bullshit in a paragraph. And then it says respond with first name, last name, address, nationality, occupation, email, phone number, gender. They're just fishing for information. And then they're going to tell you that you have to pay these fines or fees or whatever to get your money. It's basically the same thing as the lottery scam. And it's horseshit. It's all a scam. So you can just ignore these. There's nothing you can do to them or about them. You just have to blow them off. Your payment is at risk of delay. And then it has a big, bright blue button or red button. It says authorize payment. Update your payment information, update your number, update. All it is a phishing attempt. When you click it, it takes you to a page that they have created with a form on it. It's made to look like a login. Log into your Apple Pay, log into your cloud, log into your email, log into your TikTok, your WhatsApp, your whatever. And then when you do, what you do is you give them your username and password. They immediately go to your account on that platform, type in username and password, steal your account from you, change your name, change your password, change the 2-factor authentication number in the background. That's how you just lost your TikTok account or your Twitter or your Facebook or anything else. Okay. So when you get these, report them. If you have the mechanism to do so, report them as phishing. It's not going to do a lot. Oh, we're getting a call. Hold on. This is on my personal phone. Hello.
We're contacting people in the state of Texas whose Medicare files show unclaimed reimbursements or
Hey,
cost
Paige, can I
adjustments
ask you a question?
2025. We're verifying
Can I ask
those
you a
during
question,
the
Paige?
2026 enrollment so you don't miss those out.
I'm
You do
trying
have
to hit
Medicare
up
Parts A and
the
B, correct?
AI. Can I ask a question?
You can go ahead and ask me.
Okay. What is the biggest thing you've ever put in your own? We're going to add that to contacts. Let's save those. Okay. So here, I'm going to add to contacts. There. Now, the reason I save those, people say, "Why do you save them if you're not going to do?" Sometimes I do. And if I get enough of them, and if I could ever have the time to talk to them and do my thing and actually collect their information, whatever, now I've got 20 phone calls from this person with that same AI, which means it's probably the same marketing or lead gen company. And then I can go after them and say, "You got 20 calls. I'll settle it for 10 grand." And they go, "Okay." Or they'll try to negotiate down to, whatever. Okay. Let's see what else. That's a fair question. Why would she not answer? I don't know. Some people are just weird. Paige is apparently one of them. All right. This is let's see. This is from Courtney. Your automatic payment is no longer active. This looks like one we called yesterday. Yeah, it is. I remember this phone number. I think we called it already today, actually. Yep, we did. This is why we don't typically.
Thank you for calling PayPal customer service. Please note our menu options
You
have
hit
recently
2
changed.
and it just hangs
Due
up.
to higher call.
Yeah. To be clear, for those watching, maybe you're just tuning in, you're not familiar with the content. First of all, welcome in. Do the click the follow button if you haven't yet. Let's say a note from such and such support. Cancellation policy. This message was generated automatically. Let's see what this is. Subscription is now active. Okay, let's call them. This is a toll-free number. I don't know when this was sent. So we'll give it a shout and see what happens. Oh, November 4th.
Press 1 now to continue.
Yeah, that's from, that could have been forwarded to any number of other things. Okay, this is from Friday, but we're going to call it. It says, "Please do not ignore this email." And it says, "Please contact me here for more details regarding your funds valued at 100 million US dollars. Right? I should trademark that or copyright that. That's funny. What's the biggest thing you've ever put in your yeah. All right, we're going to call this number. I'm guessing it's not going to work. They almost never answer if you call the number. They want you to text them more often than not. If they do answer, they have a very thick accent. It's very difficult to understand them.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Yes, I've received an email for. I do that on purpose to make them think I'm an old guy that doesn't understand how Google Voice works. It's basically a call screening mechanism. That's what it's for. And see, these guys will not call. They won't answer usually. Very often it's because of their accent. They don't speak English very well. They use digital translators, like Google Translate and stuff like that to translate when you send them text messages.
Is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Yes, sir. I got a email from y'all. I need you to call me back, please. And they sometimes will call back, not very often. Usually they want somebody to text them because what they're looking for is very quickly they'll try to get you to go to WhatsApp or Zangi or Telegram or Signal or something off a platform. Because they know that, like, for example, when the romance scammers and stuff do that on TikTok or any of the other social media platforms, what they do is they'll very quickly try to get you off of that platform and onto something else that they can't be kicked off of. like WhatsApp. And the reason the accounts that they have on TikTok are actually pretty valuable. They have to go through a lot of time and trouble and effort, volume, lots and lots and lots of accounts in order to get one that they can actually steal. So people ask all the time. I'm going to pull up just let's go to, I'm going to go to TikTok. I'm going to do a search for Keanu Reeves. We're going to go to users. Okay. This is for all of you who have that grandma or that aunt, uncle, PayPal and Google Voice. Not at all likely. You are absolutely correct, Mark Fanberg. These are all accounts that are pretending to be Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves has no social media. He thinks it's evil. He doesn't like it. Keanu Reeves is not on social media. You can Google that. There's video of him saying he doesn't like social media. That's why he's not on it. He doesn't have a Twitter. He doesn't have a TikTok. He doesn't have an Instagram. He doesn't have any of that shit. Yet you can go on any one of those platforms and find 5 billion of these accounts. Now, if you click on any, if you look at any one of them, they'll say Keanu Reeves official, but they spelled it wrong. Official has 2 I's together. Or let's see, Keanu Charles Reeves. That's his middle name, apparently. Keanu Reeves fan page, blah, blah, blah. They will send messages saying, I'm, this is Keanu Reeves. This is my private special account. I see you're one of my biggest fans, blah, blah, blah. Now, why do they do that? They see that you have either commented on Keanu Reeves, commented on another fake Keanu Reeves account and said, oh my God, I'm your biggest fan and blah, blah, blah. They see that. Now, there are legit, I'm going to show you a good example. Jelly Roll. Okay, here's Jelly Roll's official account at the top. Okay, it's the one with the blue check mark off to the side. It's not in the photo. That's not real. Jelly Roll, he's got 9.9 million followers. But then you've got only Jelly Roll Vault, Jelly Roll Vlogs, Jelly Roll 562.0, Jelly Roll.ddz, and so on and so on and so on. And there's literally a gajillion of them. Now, if you look at the picture, you got a couple of them there that have those blue check marks. Those are designed to trick people into believing they're official accounts. And if you click on the first one here, it has 2,045 followers. It likely did not amass those followers. They stole an account that had that many followers, probably. Right? Go back. And if you look, it has a bunch of shit that has absolutely nothing to do with Jelly Roll. Like, it's really odd. That's a really bad one. Let me go to the second one here. That one has 1. It only follows 2 accounts. And I bet they're hidden. You can't see them. Oh, no, it does. Oh, look, it's 2 more private Jelly Roll accounts, right? Obviously, that's a scam. You cannot buy a blue check mark on TikTok. You can on Twitter. You can on Facebook. You can on any meta platform, Instagram, whatever. I don't. I never have. We've tried to get it done. It's dangerous, particularly for me and for other scam baiters like myself, because people trust me to give them information about scams, right? So if an account that looks like me uses my photo, goes and sends a message to someone who's commented in my chat and said, I've been scammed. How have you been scammed? Oh, well, and they'll say, I can get your money back. This is my private account. I only talk to my special super fans on it and whatever. And then they ask them for money up front. That's it. That's a scam. That's the whole thing. Period. And there's hundreds of them. I mean, I get rid of a handful every single week. My wife has to get rid of a handful every single week. And they're just trying to get people $50 at a time. Stuff like that. Okay. But they steal the accounts. I'm going to show you another one of the most copied. What's his name? Calvin Hill. Here we go. And we're going to go to users. There is an actual Calvin Hill. And that's his picture. The African American gentleman that's in the picture on most of those accounts, he's an actual real person. He really does do crypto investing, I believe it is. I'm not sure if it's crypto or if it's just investing, but it's that's what it is. If you look, this first account that's at the top of the page has 470,000. The second one has 322,000. The one below that is 53,000, 94,000, 259, 131,000. What they do is they steal an account that has that many followers. How do they do it? They send an email that says 67. They have an email that goes out and says, hey, we're going to verify your account. All you have to do, if you want to do it, go ahead and use this link and log in. You click on it, it takes you to a page that looks like a TikTok login page. You put in your user ID and password. And when you do that, the information that you submitted on what you think is a login, it's just a form. Just like if you fill out a contact me form on your doctor's office website, it goes straight to some dude in Nigeria or Ghana or Liberia or wherever. He then goes to TikTok, logs in using your credentials, changes your two-factor authentication number, blah, blah, blah. Or they'll send you a message and say, okay, cool. We just sent you a 6-digit login code. Send us that. Well, what they've done is done a password reset from Nigeria on your account, and you got a code. You sent it to them. You just reset the password for some dude in Nigeria on your account. And it happens on accounts with 500,000, a million, all the time. And unless you have an agency or a TikTok manager, or you've done enough with TikTok that you can reach out to someone directly at TikTok and have a contact, an actual person, you're never going to see that account again. That's how that works. That's how they end up with hundreds of thousands of followers sometimes. 86,000. I had the biggest of anybody that I've like actually know personally is I can't remember his last name. He's a military guy. He's a Marine. Does morning workouts and afternoon workouts. And he talks like a drill sergeant. And, I can't think of his last name. Anyway, and his had 65,000. So, okay. I'm on Facebook, dating to WhatsApp, the one with the Zangy, probably. I get them out of the blue. Love playing with them. Apparently, Matt Rife was stranded somewhere. Too much fun. Oh, I believe it. Matt Rife is another one. Matt Rife, ladies, let's be honest for a second. Okay. You're 35. Okay. You're probably a lovely person, winning personality. You're probably smart, interesting, fun, love to dance. Matt Rife is not going to fucking message you on Instagram or TikTok and tell you that he wants to date you. Fellas, I'm talking to the fellas. You tired, sad, thirsty ass fellas. That Colombian supermodel with a giant ass and a big fake aftermarket top end kit, she doesn't love you. She doesn't have a thing for older guys. That is stolen photos from some real Colombian supermodel with a big ass and a fake top end kit. But that is not who is running that account. Do not send her money. You are sending money to a 17-year-old dude in Lagos, Nigeria. Okay? It happens. By the way, quick update. A lot of people ask me about it. The update on the one where the couple they sold RVs and they had a Facebook page but no website. Some smart scammer went out, created a website, and made it look like their Facebook page, like it was them. Used a number that was almost identical to theirs. We got the website shut down. We got the phone number shut down. So those people are not scamming folks for RVs $20,000 at a time. You're still on TikTok? Yeah. Why wouldn't I be? So, yeah. So, I mean, that's a lot of the stuff that, that's the kind of stuff that we typically talk about. It happens, but we don't show it live because it's very tedious and boring and it doesn't make for great content. But I mean, those are the kinds of things that are happening all the time. People like myself, Ronnie from Intelligence for Good, that's the stuff that is happening off camera. Did you find out about the rental scam? That's one I was just talking about. What's up, Matt? How long have I been doing this? In a roundabout way, let me put this back up here. The bank accounts, those are the easiest one. Believe it or not, those are the easier ones to get shut down. They say all those mysterious wires, and then somebody like Ronnie comes to them on good authority from someone like myself or one of the other scammers that works with Ronnie. They take us at face value. And, that's why our integrity is important to us. Because, if I go to Ronnie and say, this is what's happening with this is a scam website, we have to really work and establish relationships with these website domain hosts, with the banks. Ronnie's Rolodex is what makes Ronnie valuable. I mean, honestly, yes, he's cybersec and infosec savvy, but his Rolodex, there's a lot of people out there in the FBI, and all the banks and whatever, that if he says this is a website that needs to be taken down, they do it. We just provide all that. We're the gatherers of information. We're the ones that collect all the data. We collect the websites, we collect the emails that they're using, the phone numbers that they're using, and then we go to all of those and say, hey, look, here's their package. This is what these people are doing. And that's how we get the shit shut down a lot of times. And the more we do that, the greater the trust level. And the higher the trust level, the quicker we can make shit happen for people. But Keanu said we were going to get married. I know. It's heartbreaking. Wasn't him. It was a tiny Indonesian boy. What else? Ring what? What's that? Does Guardio work? Any of those monitoring services works. Yes. I mean, they're better than nothing. Nothing is foolproof. People email me every day and they're like, well, how do I get my information on the dark web? You don't. It's there. It's never going anywhere. Change your passwords frequently. Scam text? Sometimes, yeah. Alyssa, if you want to send it over, I'll take a look at it. What about identity theft? How can I combat that in the UK? I know someone who is being impersonated. The rules are different over there. I had somebody reach out the other day and they were asking about, someone I think they opened an account, a credit card or something in another person's name and then just never paid it, ran it up and never paid it. The easiest thing in the States, what you can do is you go file a police report and say, this was opened illegally. It's not me. I never had anything to do with it. And you get a police report. Then you take the police report and you send it to the bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, and they will immediately take it off. Now, if you get caught, like if you start monkeying around and saying, oh, this wasn't me, and then you submit false information, that is a criminal offense and it is punishable. So don't do that. There were credit repair companies back in the early 2000s and early 2010s that were just submitting false police reports, which is a criminal offense to make a false report, number one, but then to submit that in the interest of fraud, that's a big deal. They'll put your ass in jail for that. Police did nothing. They don't normally, but the bureaus will. Wild child. Let's see. Dolly Parton is not using that money you sent for a plane ticket. No, probably not. She's been married for like 50 years or something, I think. Yeah, that's what I always do. I ask them, what's the temperature in Lagos right now? And then I send them shit in, what's it called? Yoruba. That's their primary dialect. Are you going to do any calls? Do you have any numbers for me to call, Tammy? If so, please send them to me. Oh, her husband. Oh, geez. That sucks. I didn't know that. Okay, Dawn sent me Tri-City fraud alert at Walmart requires verification. Okay. This I can't do anything with because I can't app AP protect CU mobile. Okay, so I'm going to look up this website that is the link in the scam text that was sent to me. APP. Let me cumobile.com. Oops. One too many letters. Okay, I'm going to check this website. I'm just putting it into a search engine. And then once I've done that, okay, it's taking me to, it's one of those that says verification successful. It almost always does that on mine because I use a VPN that rotates and changes all the time. And it takes them to a page that is just, I'm going to go to Who Is real quick, and we're going to check this website to see how old it is. And usually these websites are very new. It was opened 11/21 of 2025. It is Zoho Corporation Private Limited. That's bullshit. And it doesn't have it doesn't even say where it's at. But this is a website that is, what's today, the 22nd? It was opened yesterday. So this website is fake. Do we get 1 million likes? We did. Holy smokes. Where are we at? I'm not paying attention to my damn live fest. I'm being a bad live fester right now. Y'all got to help me out with those. If you're finding this information valuable, helpful, you don't like battles and you want to see someone who doesn't battle do well in this competition, help me out on the live goal. I'm going to pull this up on the tubes right now just to show it to y'all. That's what it looks like. You can't see I'm going to copy this. I'm just going to put it right here just so you can see the website. This is the website that was linked in the text message that, who sent this to me? Dawn B sent to me, right? Now, if you submit this, if you put in your username and your password, even if you select blah, 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 okay? Now, there are some things that I can do. Now, you guys will not be able to see this, but I'm going to inspect the source on this page and see where this goes to. See where static, Cloudflare, let's see where that takes me. That takes me, here's what you have to be able to read. Holy shit, sweetness. Thank you very much for the Fest Gears. Thank you. That was quite the sweetness. Let me share this page instead. You can read this. It tells you this is being sent, this information. Now, the people that are on right now are like, holy shit. It's just a bunch of hieroglyphics BS. So, but this website is exactly 1 day old. So there you go. Do you want potential spam? I don't want phone numbers if they just called you, because the numbers that call you are spoofed. The numbers are almost invariably not able to receive calls. They're dead numbers, but they make it look like live numbers with in your caller ID. Yeah, it's my logo. That's what it is. Do And it's, if you look closely at the background, it's all over the background too. Okay, what is this one? This is an Apple. Let's call it. Let's see when this came in. Hold on a second. Let's see when this come in. Oh, this is from Thursday. It won't work, but we'll try it just for shits and giggles. I always say at the beginning of the live streams, it's got to be from today and it's got to have a phone number. And all day, every day, I get emails that have neither. Major corp, yeah. Major corps do not use Google Forms. That is also true. So that number didn't work. That's a 2-day-old email. They don't work when they're older like that. Opportunity to feature. You to explore collaboration opportunities with you. I get 20 of these a day. People wanting me to use their photography equipment, their security stuff, matching tat and hat. That made you laugh? Why? Why did it make you laugh? Thank you for all the live, what is that, live gears? Live Fest gear? 98, we're almost halfway there. Yeah, Kelly, here's the thing. Kelly's got a family member that is being scammed by one of these romance scammers, whatever. And I've say this a lot. The when a person falls into these traps, they are already 90% of the time, they're already very emotionally vulnerable. They've lost a loved one. They've gone through a divorce. They've gone through a breakup. Oh, we're getting a call. This is a telemarketing call. This is on my Atlanta phone. Hello.
Hello?
Hello? AI.
Hey, Kylie here. Good morning. We're reaching out to members who still have unclaimed reimbursements showing from their 2025 Medicare coverage. We're just confirming eligibility for 2026 so you don't miss any of those benefits. Do you have parts A and B?
What I have is a screaming case of salve you could rub on it to make it go away. Yeah, they don't. Apparently, they don't have that salve. Let's see what else we got. All right, Lindsay has sent us. I got a text saying, "Can we talk later?" I know it's a scam, but what kind? What they're doing is they're trying to establish a communication, conversation, relationship. They'll figure out if you're a guy or a girl. If you're a female, they'll send you a picture of a handsome guy. Do you not remember me? If it's a guy, you say your name is John. They'll send you a picture of a really pretty girl. Almost invariably, it's an Asian girl in the picture. Sometimes I've gotten some really pretty like blonde girls before, stuff like that. They're scams. They're just trying to, it's a long con. Going back to the people being romance scams, they've been found at a time where they are emotionally vulnerable. I've talked about them going through obituaries, going through the memorial pages on funeral home websites, looking for these sad widows and shit like that. It's diabolical. It's horrible. And they'll convince them, you know, they'll come with a sob story that's similar, that will resonate with them. They've already gone through their social media. They found them on Facebook. They know that they like Yorkies. And they're like, oh, you know, my pet Yorkie, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, oh my God, you have a Yorkie? And so it begins. They take them through this thing. And all along the way, they're like, I can't believe this is just so crazy that we have so much in common. And it's not in common. It's contrived. It's bullshit. And they do that to build trust. And they say, you know, it's crazy. I told my friend about us and, you know, our relationship, whatever this thing is. And they just couldn't believe it. They couldn't understand it. And I told them, no, it's legit. She's a real person and blah, 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 blah. And what they're doing is conditioning the mind of the victim. They're like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. My daughter just came to me the other day and said, there's no way that's Keanu Reeves. She just doesn't understand. And they've been doing that for weeks, months, years in some cases. And when they do that, anybody that questions that suddenly becomes the enemy. It could be your daughter, it could be their son, it could be their spouse or ex-spouse or grandkids or whatever. And if you question this fake thing they've created in their head, they've been conditioned for weeks, months, potentially years to tell you to kick rocks. You don't know what you're talking about. That's Keanu. I call him Kiki and blah, blah. That's all it is. And you have to be careful going into people and talking to them like that, because psychologically they're in a very, very bad place. And they've been conditioned for days, weeks, months, years. People are going to say that this isn't real. You just tell them to go off. They don't understand what we have. So they're way ahead of you trying to talk them out of this shit. Thank you, Edward Jones. Thank you very much for all the fest gears. I appreciate that. Is that up here right now? There we go. Now it is. What did you say? Sorry, had to say it. Had to say what? You sent me a message. Where did you send it, Bo? Send up here. Hang on a second. Oh, I just can. Hang on. Is it in here? That's the one I just called. I just called it a minute ago and it was already dead. We had quite a bit of fun with that one, Bull. Sorry, homie. What else do we got? Okay. Do you use one from me? I don't know what that means. You're late. Someone named Moto. Still looking. It's always slower on the weekends, just because. Here's another collaboration. Easy Collab, representing Easy Speak, an innovative English learning app. I don't want to teach people to speak English. People that I talk to every day, I like that they can't. All right, this is from Belinda. She's one of my app folks. Where is it? Visit DocuSign. Does it have a phone number? I don't see a phone number in it. Review document. Open anyway. Let's see what it says. Preparing secure document. This is bullshit. Completed document. It says open agreement. And if I click on it, it's trying to get me to download some shit. It's doing a direct download onto my account. So we're not getting with that. Let's go here. Here's what happens. Scammers sometimes send me shit thinking that I don't know better. I'm not saying that's what happened with Belinda. But they'll send me stuff thinking that I don't have a VPN and that they're going to get my location. And I put it just close enough to make them believe. Oops. That it could be me. And it's not. Hold on. So I'm very sketchy about downloading anything on this particular computer. This website that was linked to that, Belinda, was created on November 13th. It doesn't even say UAB. So, yeah, that's 1,000% a scam, but it needs a phone number. It doesn't have one. Let me check the spam. I got some spam. See where that takes me. Supreme Court of the United States. Mr. John Glover Roberts Jr., Chief Justice of the United States. Oh, thank heavens. Chief Justice Roberts has sent me an email telling me about my Wells Fargo money that is there. It's this long. And it's, please, I want you to know that you have until tomorrow. All right. And then they've given me a WhatsApp number. Let's call this WhatsApp number and see what happens. Probably nothing. They will not answer. Oops. It's not working. Number's not working. Okay. Let's see what else. Susan has sent us one. This is from yesterday, but it is not likely to work. Let's see what happens. We'll call it anyway, just for giggles. Hopefully it's not too late to get it canceled. Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah, if it's not today, it is not likely to work. Some of the scam baiters like Bull and Rosie does some, where they call it the Jamaican lottery type guys and so on. Those guys keep the same numbers for a while. And that's how they're able to continue talking to them for a long time. These guys that send out the emails, they are burning these numbers every day. My screen keeps freezing. In this particular case, Sharon, it just said that it was a WhatsApp number. There we go. Rosie, IRL Rosie. She's another scam baiter. All right. Julie has sent me one from the 18th. That is definitely not going to work. Sorry, Julie. I'm trying. What's up, Broski? How you doing? How'd you become so smart at this? I don't know if I'd say I'm smart at it. I've done it a lot. Wonder if you've given an update on that father you were in touch with or daughter. No, I mean, I did Pistolero. Basically, Adult Protective Services gets involved, and at that point, we're kind of locked out, so we don't know much. But it's in the hands of the people most equipped locally to address it with them. Just a very complicated situation. The guy's a hoarder, had been locked up in his house forever and ever, and had not, had been eating crackers and shit to sustain himself. It's really, really sad, And again, people always say that it always bothers me a little bit. And I know it's from a place of simply ignorance. I don't mean that in a negative way. Ignorance meaning they don't know, right? If a lot of times the people that fall victim to this are in some manner of cognitive decline, and I always point toward Alzheimer's or dementia or stuff like that. But there's also stuff where there's deeper psychological issues. People that are hoarders, that's a psychological thing. That's not just some run of the mill condition. There's some deep psychological shit going on, and those people tend to be very very likely to get scammed in these ways too. No, I've been doing what I do for a long time, Harry. I started doing this mostly to debt collectors because I was in the consumer credit business, credit repair and restoration and so on. So I would go after the fake debt collectors a lot. And I've been posting videos of them over and over and over and over again. So I would just call them. And I do it from my office phone over and over and over until they just beg me not to anymore. But I just didn't film it and put it online because that wasn't really a thing then. I mean, if I had started doing that back then, holy smokes, who knows where my accounts would be. What do I need to do about these spam calls? Not a lot you can do. Take their money. Let's talk about the kinds of calls you can make money off of. Anybody that's trying to sell you something is one thing. Anybody that's trying to give you something or get information from you, you need to be careful of. But the people that are trying to sell you student loan forgiveness, tax relief, a loan of some kind, an advance on your business account, people that are trying to sell you solar panels, a new roof, air deck cleaning, carpet cleaning, any kind of home services or anything like that. People that want to give you final expense benefits, insurance benefits, all of those are actionable calls. They're trying to sell you something. Now, there's some of the Medicare calls that are just scammy. If right out of the gate, the first thing they do is ask you for your Medicare number, that's a scam 90% of the time. Not always, but most of the time. They're trying to farm your data so that they can use it for Medicare fraud. I've told the story before about a guy that I busted on a solar deal. And when I was talking to the guy, he was quite the arrogant prick. You're not going to catch me. You don't know who I am or where I am or whatever. Unbeknownst to him, I did already. And he said, you're going to try and wrap me up in this lawsuit against a solar company, and I'm not going to have it. And I was like, you're already wrapped up in it. You just don't know it yet. And he kind of snickered at me and hung up on me. So I sent him a picture of his house. Then I sent him a picture of his vacation house. Then I sent him a picture of the criminal indictment for $174 million of Medicare fraud that he had been a party to and is now in prison for. So, are those solar call scams? No, they're actionable calls. You can make money on them. What about car dealerships? Calling you, texting you? The rule, generally speaking, is if you have done a financial transaction with that dealership in the previous 18 months, they can call or text until and unless you tell them not to, at which point then it's off limits. How do you make money off them? Go to my profile. There's a little clicky thing. And if you clicky on that clicky thing, you'll see something that says turning robocalls into cash. That's how. Publishers Clearinghouse scams. Publishers Clearinghouse went out of business. They filed bankruptcy last year. Now, the island scammers, the guys from Jamaica and Haiti and stuff like that, they are saying they're from a different kind of lottery, a different kind of whatever, but it's the same basic scam. So Publishers Clearinghouse, anybody that says they're with Publishers Clearinghouse, you can bet it's a scam. Like to stop people at the door. Sorry. Some people I don't even address because I just don't want to. You look so slim. Is that good for you? I've actually put on about 6 or 7 pounds in the last week or so. You're not, my boy. Just trying to make it. It's sad to me that everybody, when the hurricane was coming and everything, everybody was talking about Jamaica. What was the last thing you heard about Jamaica? That's sad. It's a beautiful place. I've been there. I'm not safe there now. I wouldn't announce it if I was going, but it's really sad. Beautiful place, beautiful people. 99.9% of the people there are beautiful, wonderful people. Just, nobody's talking about it. Still going to the gym? No, my schedule is to start back up on the 1st of December. I had to take some time off. My shoulders, y'all, I've put my body through so much over the years. Not only chemically back in the 90s, but also to just the sports and the fighting and all the stuff. I got a lot of, my joints hurt. Like I went to bed last night. I've got a, I can't say the initials, but stuff that I put on my shoulder and on my elbow. Last time I used it was Live Fest last year. So, My birthday's in April. No sense being on the do not call list. Also, stop getting a lot of those emails. I don't know that they're tied. You know, people say, "Oh, you get on the do not call list and you're going to get more calls." That's horseshit. People don't know what they're talking about. They're totally wrong. What happens to the scammers when you turn them in? Turning the scammers in is kind of a misnomer. We don't really turn the scammers in. We shut down websites, we shut down phone numbers, we shut down Google Voice, we shut down access to third-party remote access software platforms. Taurus. Okay, hang on. It's from the 19th. It's not worth a try, I promise. John sent me still going strong. Called yesterday. I'm still good. Let's see what it is. Oh, I don't like calling the ones where everybody else. Did you get this out of? Yeah, you got this out of. I don't call the ones that are everybody else calls. I don't call the ones from Reddit. I don't call the ones like what is it? Scammer.info. I don't call those typically. I'll turn them over to those people. I'm friends with the people that manage all that, but I don't call those because they've been called by so many other scam baiters. So why is Jamaica not safe? No, it's not safe for me because I've caused some problems for some of those scammers over there. So I have a question. I can't emails in my Gmail saying I sent emails to people that in the email did not exist, couldn't be sent. Is those scammers somebody hacked into my email? Huh? I can't. Kelly, type that again. I've changed my password multiple times. I still continue to get delivery failed notifications. I don't know. That's a Google question. There's any number of potential causes for that. How did that guy react? He went dark quick. He just stopped talking to me. The solar guy. Because I ended up talking to the Office of the Inspector General for Health and Human Services. Thank you for the fest cheers, S. Elizabeth. Thanks to all of y'all. She sent me a fest here as well. I'm talking about these things that are pinned up here. I am in Live Fest. I'm trying to do Live Fest without battling. I mean, I'm going to do Live Fest without battling. Period. I'm not going to battle. Good to see you, Alley Cat. But I talked to the Office of the Inspector General. I've got her business card in here somewhere. I don't really say her. I don't want to say her name or give out any of her information, but that's the business card for the special agent that I turned over all my information to and said, "Hey, do you know this guy who's currently out on bond for Medicare fraud is actively participating in lead generation for solar?" She's like, "Can I talk to you in person?" Certainly. And we did. What do you do when you battle? What happens? What's it all about? It depends on who does it. I just don't do it anymore. I did it. The only times I've ever really done it were Live Fest. And then I did some, like we went to TikTok headquarters in New York last year. And I did one for charity, raised a bunch of money for charity. But that's the only other time outside of Live Fest I've done it. I don't like them. I just never really have. I get it. It's a moneymaker, dude. The people that are at the top of the Live Fest deals, you know, they've got millions of points. I have 450,000 points. They're buying their way to the top of that deal. That's all that is. Or somebody somewhere is. I'm not new to this. I know how this shit works. So battling is all about money. Well, I mean, let's be honest. Dude, people that are on here make money during Live Fest. They make money all the time. They just make more during Live Fest because there's pressure to battle. There's pressure to do all these other things. I just don't really like it. And I don't like the way that I see people treat gifters. You know, like, oh, you know, if you send me X, then I'll follow you back. And it's like, no. Because okay, so next month I fall in hard times, I'll lose my job. I can't send you anything. We're not friends anymore. piss on that. I think it's terrible. I think it's horrible. People making 50 a week. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know people, like the first time I did it, I don't remember how much it was. And I probably shouldn't talk about it. I'm not really supposed to talk about it. But I mean, like the first year, it was tens of thousands in 3 weeks for me. And back then in 23, I only had 400,000 followers. So still pay 500 if we tell you. My name is not that big of a deal. Yeah, I used to fight. I used to fight competitively. Did you see your question? What's your question, Lakin? I don't know if I saw it or not. I don't think I did. Oh, do you think it's unsafe for someone on TikTok to sell GLP medications as not a doctor? Well, aside from the fact that it would be illegal, yeah, I would definitely not trust that. Dean and Parker. Those are the political guys. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they do. I mean, I've never talked to them about it, but I'm sure they do. Yes, creators will say things like I'm off for a few. Some expect you to do it always. My thing is, it's like, I say, and I talk about this a lot. I'm very candid about it. I don't mince words. Yes, this is part of how I make my living. It's not the only way I make my living. I mean, I have other things that pay me residual income and whatever. And, it's not illegal to sell GLP-1s. I thought you had to have a prescription for that. Am I mistaken? My wife, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do something new. What do you want to do? Field pivot?
There's a lot of people get it without prescriptions. It's compound, so you can compound it yourself.
Oh, so they sell you all the parts. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like when people, I thought you were going to go at 2. I was like about to start looking for you. You're doing your thing? Okay. Love you. Yeah, it's kind of like people that sell all the different parts to an AR, That way they're not registered anywhere. What else? I did do calls. I just don't have any more emails. They don't send emails on Saturdays, guys. That's why I don't make calls. I think people think I'm just making this shit up. And then I say, you sit here and watch me dial a bunch of numbers that don't work. And they go, no. And then I do it. And they go, this sucks. That's why I don't can do it. Anyway, about the gifts and stuff. It's like, yes, we make money doing this. And yes, there are websites where you can go and kind of look it up, but I promise you, it's not accurate. It's almost always 20 to 25% higher on those websites than it is in real life. I've checked it multiple times. And it's not like, if you were paying attention, you couldn't just do it. Yeah. Tick Leap is one of them. And there's a lot of people that lie and cheat and steal, and I'm not down for that. I don't like that. How do they end up actually taking your money when they gain access through AnyDesk? Because whatever you have access to on your computer, including your bank, they go into your bank account through your computer, which you've saved your user ID and password on, and then they wire themselves money after they change your user ID and password and 2-factor authentication phone number. Hey, did you mean to wire $49,000 to some company in India? As a matter of fact, I did. Yes. Jay, you don't follow me, but you sure are sharing the shit out of my live. I'm curious why. I don't teach people to do what I do. No. I will probably be on tomorrow, not for a huge amount of time, because all I'll do the whole time is go, I'm not making calls because. Okay, Jay, I've already asked. I'm going to ask one more time. And if you don't answer me in about 20 seconds, then I'm just going to block you. I don't know why you're sharing my live so much, unless you're sharing it to bad guys. DJ Doc. It's always DJ Doc. Okay, you didn't answer me, so 100% think you're selling it to or sharing it to. Come on now. So we're going to mute you for sure and block you. Confirm. Okay. Now, if you don't answer, he can't share it anymore. He's blocked now. I'm going to look him up and see what his story. Oh my heavens. Some of the stuff they put, I think they very intentionally put the most shocking shit on the first thing that opens when you open TikTok. They do it on purpose. This guy's hitting a golf ball right next to a guy's face. Oh, and it hit him. Oh my God. From like an inch away. Oh my God. Why on earth would a person agree to that? Okay. Search. Users. Now I don't even see his thing anymore. They're all bad. They're all bad on some level. I'm trying to find that one I just blocked. There's another way to do it. Hang on a second. I'm going to try to find the one I just blocked and go look at his follower list. Could be any number of people. Perper? I don't know what happened to my mouth just then. Blocked. There we go. Oh, that's why. I spelled it wrong. Where is he at? There he is. Found him. Okay. Now, let's see who he's following. A bunch of big accounts. This happens a lot. Be super duper 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 careful in during Live Fest, because a lot of these accounts are there to farm gifters and stuff like that. Yeah, this is absolutely a scammer, 1000%. There you go. And blocked. Can you see him if he's blocked? I can. New tongue's not broken in yet. Okay. I'll look at him. What's my favorite martial art? I don't know. I mean, I grew up doing Goju-Ryu karate and then American Taekwondo, and then I kind of switched to the more traditional kind of Korean Taekwondo, like more traditional. Jiu-jitsu wasn't a thing like it is now. It's a much more effective fighting style, Krav Maga. I mean, I like judo, sort of. Now it's like I don't want to. I mean, I don't fight anymore. I'm a much more evolved. Back then, I was a crazy person, but with some really dangerous tendencies. Now I'm a much more evolved person, and I'm not like that. But if I had to go back, I would do something more along the lines of like a Krav Maga or a even jiu-jitsu. I don't like rolling around with people though. I'm not going to fight you for a long time. That's not what I'm made for. My bones are too long and thin to get into wrist locks and elbow locks and shit like that. I'd rather strike fast, strike hard, and be gone before you realize what happened. That was always my thing. What else? Jimmy Pedro, Massachusetts. Jimmy won bronze in the Olympics. Oh, wow. It's good to stick up for yourself. I mean, I try. I mean, the biggest problem I have, the biggest problem I have at this point is fucking trolls on TikTok. You know, that's like the biggest. But those guys are almost exclusively online. So, whatever. Aren't you hungry? I am hungry. She's trying to get me offline. Oh, it's 2:06. I knew it was getting close. Yeah, it's time for me to go eat, kids. Let me do something real quick. Y'all help me out real quick. Let me do this. I'm going to pin this one more time. There's 45 more. Let me see where my rank is. Let me check my rank and see. Y'all help me out with those live. Oh, look, I'll even put on the glasses for you because my screen's black over here. Y'all can't see anything now. Hold on. I'm going to put on my actual, these are my honest God Live Fest glasses. I really got to fix that nose piece. That's terrible. How crooked that is. There we go. There we go. Those are my actual Live Fest glasses. So let me check and see where my rank is. 80%. Y'all, we almost got it. Let's go. Let's see where this thing is. Number 123. What did I say? We started at 362, so that's good. And we're 2,600, 2,700 points from number 122. So Fest and Vault gifts are 1.5 points. Votes. You guys know about votes? Go to your little, if you're one of the gifting types, go to your little gift thing, your little backpack that's at the bottom there. Click on that. If you have votes, you can vote for me if you want to do that. What up, Stacey? How you doing? How was your dinner last night? It was fucking exceptional. My wife is an extraordinary cook. She really is. She really is. She makes good food. She keeps me healthy too. She makes me eat all the healthy shit. Number 3,088. Heart me's too, y'all, right up there. That would be pretty dope. 161. We need 39 more. 39 more of those little things, and then I can get out of here, go eat, and spend some time with the missus before she goes live tonight. Ness, say something real quick so I can pin you so everybody can come watch you tonight. I'm sure she's watching. Thank you for all the heart me's. I appreciate you. And the Fest Pops, Lady in Red. Enjoy your dinner. I will. Because I am hungry. Edward Jones coming in. Man, come on. Look at that. That is the example by which to live, my friends. My God. Edward Jones. Boom. Fucking killed it, dude. Holy smokes. Absolute rock star. Thank you very, very much. Karen Ace, thank you for the level up. Everybody, I appreciate y'all more than you realize, more than you know. I really, truly do. I wish that I had more calls for y'all today. But we're going to give it a rest. I don't want to drain anybody out right now mentally. Oh, you're Napster too. Okay, cool. Right on, man. I greatly, greatly appreciate you. I truly, truly do. All of y'all. And everybody comes on in it and they say all this bullshit about teamwork makes the dream work and all this kind of shit. Don't overextend yourself. Certainly not on my behalf. Not on my wife's behalf either. You know, if you're the type that does the gifts and all that kinds of stuff, hey, that's great. Speaking for myself and on a rare occasion for my wife, thank you. We truly, truly appreciate it. We really, truly do. And we try to make ourselves as available as available as we can, oftentimes at our own peril. So, you know, it does mean the world to us. It does. You guys really are showing us, you know, the people that stuck around during the dark, ugly shit and the nasty days and people saying hateful shit and, you know, whatever, because they don't know better. We appreciate that. We really, truly do. Thank you very, very much. Gump, let him read my posts. Okay, Gump, I'm sure it's super duper important. Let's find it. It better be super because I'm going way far back to find it. I don't see anything. So do it again quickly. What's up, Muse? April C. We're having leftovers. My wife made like a kind of she made her her community is VFam. So she made like we had a VFams giving. Oh, look, I'm getting a call. Hello.
Good afternoon. My name is Paige. We're contacting people in the state of Texas whose Medicare files show unclaimed reimbursements or cost adjustments from 2025.
Same thing as
We're
the last one.
verifying those during the 2026 enrollment so you don't miss those out. You do have Medicare Parts A and B, correct?
What's the biggest thing you've ever put in your There it is. Okay. Add to contacts. Update existing. We're going to type in PAIGE because we just did her just a moment ago. There we go. Save. Now, when we find them, we'll have that many more calls to go after. Yes. I've talked to Paige many, many times. The AI critter that Paige is. Ness, I'm sorry. Say something. Oh, look, we finally got a bot in here today. I guess they take the weekends off too. Piss off, bot. I know. What's the correct answer? I've never gotten a solid answer. Okay, there she is right here. If you guys want to follow my wife, she sings at night. She does get ready with me's in the morning. Oh my God, get ready with me. There it is. She's pinned up there at the top. If everyone wants to go follow her, you can. Who knows? I might make a surprise appearance. I might even sing tonight. Maybe a little beatboxing. What are the benefits? They're trying to drive traffic to bullshit websites, usually adult websites. She wants me to sing. I'm not going to sing. Maybe I'll beatbox or something. But right now I need to go eat because I am starting to get a little weak. I'm starting to fade. She'll be on. She goes live at 5 over with the V fam over yonder. She'll have 1,000 or more people in there tonight. She's so pretty. Thank you for the heart me's. Thank you for all the stuff again for all of us. We really do appreciate y'all. Be nice to your favorite TikTok creators, especially if they're going through Live Fest right now, because it's an ass whooping. It really is. It's exhausting to go for as long as we do every single day, and now we don't even get breaks because we don't take the weekend off. Be nice to your favorite creator. Send them a little encouragement. You know, and if all you got is some hateful, negative shit to say, fuck off and go away. You know what I mean? Let's get rid of that. I don't even know what that was. That was weird. Hear the dinner bell? Fuck off! Yes, exactly, Psychotic. What's up, Psychotic? Is that the same one from the tubes? I think it is. 444. Okay. Yes. What is your question, Denise? Ask it quickly, because I need to go eat. I'm going to be on tomorrow and Monday. I'm going to be on all next week. I asked a question and you didn't answer me. It was important. So ask it again. Yes, I'll be on tomorrow. Be every day for the next probably 3 weeks. Okay. Still no question. All right. So love yourselves, love each other, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. I firmly believe in my heart of hearts that we could overcome any challenge, any adversity, solve any problem that we face as a human collective if we just do those 4 very simple things. Love yourselves, love each other, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. All right. No, that's fine, Denise. That's totally fine. I was talking about the creators, not the participants. So, all right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't know exactly what time yet. We'll have to talk about it. Probably, I'm thinking maybe like 11 or noon, something like that. Depends on the football. We'll see. Until then, rub Fobocalls. Here we go.